Yeah, I gotta come into the room today for this thing here because few guests around and that can't be shouting up the place as I always do. But let us start as we always. Well, you know what? I got my sarsaparilla. Tonight to draw for the sarsaparilla. Water wasn't doing it. So I got my sarsaparilla ready. And let's go. Dream it, believe it, become it.
Come on down, come on down, come on down.
What's going on, Spence?
Look, it's here. It's here.
Bro.
Tomorrow, it's here. Man just got to realize this thing is here. And it's exciting.
It's very exciting. It's very, very, very exciting. The 10K has been achieved. The next milestone is 15, 20.
No.
What's the next
one? Milestone's 30.
But okay. No noise until 30K.
It's 30, and we're going to get that quite easily as well.
All right.
Because the momentum is growing, and like I said, they know what time of day it is when, like I said, when the tabloids in the UK are quoting our show for gossips.
You know it's big.
Then I got nothing more to say. And I respect them for listening. You know what I mean? Especially you down at the Sun newspaper. I respect you for this. I ain't got your name. But I respect you for listening and writing us up. I respect the guy down at the Mail and the Daily Express. I respect and I thank you guys. But you know, if you want the rules, Tony knows where the powers come from.
The black book, the one and only.
More power than black magic, bro.
The black book has got more powers than black magic, as one gentleman quoted last night. But big up Pop Pop Bang, all the way watching from New Zealand. Hot New Zealand. Big up Pop Pop Bang, Mr. Pop Pop Bang. Tonight, it is Khan, Amir Khan. The keys to victory.
I would say for you to come down a little bit because all I could, your big shiny, thank you very much. Your big shiny forehead is in the fight is right thing. I want to see that little spamming. Man, just slap that big boomer head on your chest.
Yeah. Cool. We're there. So we're right there now, yeah? We're cool there. But yeah.
Yours on. I'll take it. Yeah, thanks, son. Look at this. My son's such a good little kid, you know. Yes, thank you very much, son. You just say that I don't want to drink. You see this little boy? Manners.
You better have manners going. Uncle T will come down there and bust him up. one you in the gym today call me Tunde. I said, bro, man, I fling pepper in your eyes. you know about Tunde. You call me unks about Tunde. Disrespect.
Yeah, or Mr. AJAYI, like you and him size.
Mr. AJAYI, kind of thing about Tunde. Imagine going in your house and call your parents by their first name. What?
Yeah, bro, we'd be cool. If I'd done that, I'd be dead. All my back teeth would get thumped out.
Come on. But okay, Pop Bang saying early stoppage for Brook. Maybe so, but tonight we are primarily focusing on Amir Khan and what we feel as boxing aficionados and knowledgeable guys. Well, Spencer's the knowledge. How we feel he can win and what tactics he has to employ in order to either win on points or get Brook out of there. And that's just how it goes. They weighed in today, Spence. Yeah, you know that. Big up M, left hook, right hook. Fam, if Amir can't come with these fast supersonic hands, I'm gonna have anyway. I'm used to this thing anyway. So I'll be saying it as quick as Khan's hands are moving, as quick as my mouth's gonna be moving. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, going back to the weigh-in earlier on today, did you see anything? Both guys coming in, all the talk of man paying the extra money to come in fresh and you know steady.
Kell Brook lost
he
the weight.
148. Kell Brook was 148.
Yeah, he coming 148. Amir Khan coming 147 3/4 pounds.
Amazing.
Amazing that man get down to that weight. But Kell Brook lost so much weight that his hair's thinning. You see?
Yeah. But what does this actually say? I mean, in my mind, this says that both guys, they're putting this all on the line. They've trained tremendously hard. Amir Khan, we know, has Kell Brook. Wow, listen. Johnny Nelson said he phoned up Dom this morning, see how the weight was going. He said, "Listen, we ain't got no problem with the weight. It's gonna be good." And it did look so. I think it was Matthew Macklin trying to chat about, yeah, man looks a bit dry and everything. It didn't look dry to me, but both of them looking
I would
good.
agree with you, yeah. Matthew Mack is my brethren, but sometimes, yeah, he comes because a bit bad mind to Kell Brook.
Yeah, bad mind thing. It's a bad mind thing.
I'm telling you, man, I'm just speaking on the rules, especially how well Kell Brook did against Golovkin compared to him. I think that's where the bad mind comes from, too.
Okay, I get it. Makes sense.
You know what I mean? You don't know what? You don't want to brock you up, and then a man from England's fight the same, but you don't want the man to do as good as you, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll give you the official weights. Amir Khan scaled in at 147 5 pounds, and Kell Brook came in at 148 and 5 pounds. So, fam, this is great. Great conditions. I feel we're gonna get a fantastic fight. Bruv, I'm saying this fight is ending early. I believe this fight's ending early. And in Khan's favor, I believe Amir Khan has to come out straight off the back and shoot the 1-2 or the left foot right hand. Straight. Step forward, left foot right hand, or 1-2. And dance done. I'm just telling you how it goes. That's the shot. Straight 1-2. Because, or he's either got to do 1-2 or 4. These has got to be even combinations. They can't be odd. It can't be 1-3-5. It's got to be 2-4-6. Because it's the right hand, the left hand that Kell Brook drops after the first shot he receives. So it's got to be a 2-4 or a 6. I'm gonna tell you how it goes. If Amir is watching the show, I already see him looking at the thing. He bigged up the thing. I wish him all the best. So it's the 1-2. It's 2s, 4s, and 6. Amir, if you're watching, 2s, 4s, and 6. Spence?
Well, we done all the Amir Khan thing yesterday, so
No, we never.
Yes, we did. We done
ways to win for Kell, not for Amir.
Sorry, my apologies. No, I just saw £5. I just saw £5 come on.
We got Pinder Mandir. Thank you for the £5 donation.
Yeah, you started the ball rolling.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I know. You're saying that for Amir Khan to do what? Repeat that again, please.
2s, 4s, or 6s. Best he come up with a 1-2. The 1-2 could be a straight fish and chips 1-2, straight shots, or a left hook right hand. Looking at Amir's past fights, I'm betting on the left hook right hand as opposed to the straight 1-2.
But what I'm saying with Amir Khan, it's how he has to start confidently, Tom.
Yes.
Right? Because I've seen, Mohammed Ahmed says, Spencer, do you think Kell used a lot of emotional energy pre-fight? Of course he did. Imagine if you were sitting down, Tun, for nearly a decade, yeah, dreaming about one man. You know what I mean? You're like the cat that has got the cream. You're like the ugly man them in the dance that who put the wicked looking girl to get the crab on the last dance. A mystery dance, remember back in the day, right? That is how he's feeling. So of course he's gonna have it, and not only that, because Kell Brook also knows the importance of this fight, that it far outweighs any financial gains. It's just that fight for him to have the bragging rights, as he's put it, to be the king of the North. But back to Amir Khan, I believe even though Amir Khan has slowed up, he has to slow up because he's old. You know what I mean?
Slow up in what way? Slow up in what way?
His hand speed ain't as fast. It's still fast though.
You know what? I was running over this yesterday, and people say his hands ain't as fast. But I'm just looking at his past performances, Spence, and the hands look rapid. I'm saying I'm going back to the Billy Dib fight. It was a joke fight in terms of the opponent, but his hands was fast in that, Spence.
No, his hands was fast. His hands was rapid.
And so, since that fight, he's taken himself away to Omaha, and he's in great nick. Looked in great nick on the scales today.
He certainly did.
And the hand speed looks like it's there to me. Remember the guy. Remember, hold on, before I go any further, Mr. Rope-a-dope boxing is back again. Thank you for the 449. He was there last night with us. He says, I was at the Khan Canelo fight in Vegas. So was I. I was ringside a few years ago, and he was doing phenomenal. He just needs to stay out of the pocket and remain disciplined. And I'm going to disagree with you straight away. Everyone says Khan was doing phenomenal. In my opinion, Canelo was just what's the word? Punching the shots he wanted to land. You know, and they were body shots. He was just getting 1 or 2s in per round. That's it. Khan was doing the movement, the in and out, hitting Canelo, but they wasn't bothering him. They weren't bothering him. And I just feel that in this fight, Khan has got to employ the same kind of tactics. But as I say, instead of doing 4s, he should do 2s and get out. 2s. Don't, because it's when you know what I'm talking about, Spence. When he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, that's when the chin is open.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Because like when he throws too many combinations, also in his psyche he gets carried away. And that's when he's susceptible to get caught with a counter. Usually counter left hook, because you know, like you throw the shots and you put the arms there, so you get caught with a shot. But if he's up here and he's throwing his shots from here, and he's throwing a 1-2 and then moving side to side, they're throwing a 1-2, and a lot of people seem to forget, like, both of these guys I think are very susceptible to the body, you know, because they're getting older. You know what I mean? And even though Kell Brook looked like Steve Austin to Rati, you know what I mean? He looked like a $6 million man, right? But I'm saying, like, I agree with like the 1-2 from Amir Khan, but I also agree with the 1-2 left uppercut. Reason being is because how Kell Brook stands with his stance from here, he leaves the opening to be caught with an uppercut. But man's not really brave enough to throw that uppercut, because as you throw that uppercut, you're leaving yourself open to a right hand counter. But I would say that 1-2 by Amir Khan goes ash, ash, and keeps on moving. Ash, ash. I'm
telling you, and your jab, because Amir Khan has got a fast single jab. But again, we did see in the Crawford fight that he was timed with the right hand over the jab. So again, you know, I don't think that, you know, Khan's got to be careful if he's going to be using the jab, you know, because I'm trying to remember when Kell's a good counter puncher.
He's a good counter puncher.
He's a good counter puncher.
But Tun, I remember sitting in my front room, close to a decade ago.
Someone said a lot of people there won't remember the $6 million man. We won't know the $6 million man because they're trying to say you're old, foot, Spence.
I don't. We're at Pinda. Thank you very much.
And Ashrash. But let me read Pinda's first.
Yep.
Pinda says, thank you for the £5. First off, he said, guys, do you think that Kell Brook's eye socket can withstand the barrage of punches from Khan? Is this type of injury something that can hold up? That's the first one. And the second one from Arash Boxing says, good evening, gentlemen. Hope you are both well. I think for Khan to win the fight, if he targets Kell's eye socket, then he can come, then he can win back. Bro, what's the matter with you, man? You man are all talking about this eye socket thing. I'm telling you, I don't think it's as serious as what people think it is. I mean, listen, obviously he's got the injury, but I can't see Amir Khan going out there saying, you know what, I'm gonna punch him in his eye socket. I think Amir Khan's just gonna go out there looking to punch him, and if he look him, go on, Spence.
I think Amir Khan's looking to blister
exactly
Kell Brook with the hand speed.
Exactly.
Because at the public workout, his hands look rapid, you know.
Listen, you man don't not listen to what I'm telling you. Amir Khan's hands is back. They're back. They're back. His hands are back. And I'm telling you, Saturday, if Kell Brook ain't on his P's and Q's, because Kell Brook will take one, because Kell's got a chin. Kell don't mind. Kell will stand there, take one, and then give you back one. But I'm telling you, if Amir does the old 1-2 or the 1-2-3 and get out, he can't go more past that. Amir Khan better not do 4s and 6s. No. Don't do that.
I don't think he better do 4s and 6s early on.
Don't do that. Yeah.
I think he'd have to do that later on in the fight.
Yes.
But also, when we're saying find a setting, Kell Brook's got very, very good feet. So. Kell Brook's got good feet.
You think so?
Yeah, he's got strong feet. If you look, his stance is because he looks so wacky with them chocolate brown head, right? So he does.
Well, I would say I agree. I would have to agree with that, but I'm talking about movement.
Where they all send Snapchat money. TUNDE, read the question.
Snapchat money again.
Go back to the question, yeah.
Oh, Dan S. This question is to the knowledge. If you had $1 to bet, what would be your precise prediction? The winner, method of victory, rounds, points, etc. P.S. I have $1. Come on. But you're paying man in pounds. So why are you giving us in dollars for? But anyway, Spence, give us the prediction.
My prediction would be Amir Khan on disqualification win.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah, you did say that yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, I just got a feeling that because the emotion is so mad inside Kell Brook, that he'd throw a shot and lick Amir Khan with an elbow in his eye. Amir Khan will make a meal of it, and then they'll disqualify Kell Brook. That's what I believe.
I don't go with that. I think now, Ahmed. I mean, I don't want to say a man swallowed because boxing's a serious sport, but he could have carried on from that low blow. He could have, but he must have felt something.
But you know what it was? I'm going to be 100%.
Yeah.
You know when you just know a man is better than you.
Yeah. That's it. And it was a good way. You know what?
Yeah, to hell with this. Let me find something. Yeah. I'm going to carry on. I'm going to get knocked out because this man's. Listen, you see when Crawford spit him and licked him left.
Yeah. He counted him with a right. He counted him with a right. Stepped to the side and gave him a left hook. Serious.
And remember, Amir Khan's been with both Canelo and Crawford, and he's saying Crawford's the #1 pound per pound fighter in the world.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't really say that because
no. I'm saying he's been in there, so they're asking him who's the better of the two.
Yeah. So what that mean? What that mean? That don't mean nothing.
What are you talking about? It don't mean nothing.
That don't mean nothing.
Of course it does. You mean it don't mean nothing? Of course it means something.
Listen, you've been on this show.
Hold on a second. He's been in with both of the fighters, yeah. And
I don't care about all that. You've been on this show.
You should care.
I'm telling you, you've been on this show before, and we've discussed.
Shut up, man. You should care. But you don't care.
I don't care. You've been on this show
before. A man being with both guys, and they asked him, "Who do you think was the better?" And he's saying Terence Crawford.
Yeah, of course he's gonna say that. He's in a camp.
No. He said this before he even went to the camp.
But why? He did. But no.
Yeah, ask me a question.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. All I'm saying is that, of course, he will say that.
Why?
You got to look at. Listen.
Why would he say that?
Listen. The facts are the facts. You've said it here on this show before. You've said it. You've said, look at the achievements. Look at the achievements of a Canelo. Look what he's done.
Well,
you can't deny that. You can't just say a man is the pound for pound just because I've been in the ring with both of them. No.
So, Tunde, are you telling me that George Crawford isn't pound for pound #1 fighter in the world?
In my opinion, yes.
Yeah.
In my opinion, yes. In my opinion, I would have to say yes. But in reality, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. In reality, you have to say no. And I cannot, as a fighter, I can't say because I've been in the ring with him, that makes Crawford the pound for pound one. He said it, yeah, I get it. But it's kind of unfair because look at what Canelo's done, Spence.
Listen to me. This is how I've done all arguments when it comes to Canelo. Yeah? Canelo is very good. Terence Crawford is very good. Canelo has just become an undisputed world champion after being a professional longer than Terence Crawford. He's just become an undisputed world champion. They have a month. Terence Crawford was an undisputed champion 4 years ago. Terence Crawford.
There's never
been no drug allegation on Terence Crawford's name, bro. There's never been no drug allegation on Terence Crawford's name.
Listen, don't start slandering a man's name. Don't start slandering a man's name. Slander a man's name. Listen. I told you.
Did not Canelo get banned for a few months by WBC? Did yes or no? Answer me the question.
I don't know. You have to tell me.
Go on Google it.
I don't know. All I'm saying. What have I done now? Yeah. All I'm saying is that Canelo, at the ripe old age of what? 22, fought Floyd, the #1 in the world, at that young age, comes back, fights Aguilo, wins world titles, been undefeated since then, beat Triple G. Bruv, you can't tell me that. Bruv, come on, man. Spence, I can't even believe you're having this conversation. I can't even believe you're having this conversation.
I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned,
the stats don't lie.
And I'm telling you again, as far as I am concerned,
the stats don't lie. I'm just being honest.
Balfour said, "Tunde, Terence Crawford is Nigerian."
then he's definitely the Then he's Ashrash boxing, because you put in your 5 boys. I'm gonna say you said Crawford is better than Canelo for one reason, because Crawford has never been done for PEDs, bruv. You man, listen. I don't know if it's PEDs. I don't know the full allegation.
Listen,
all I'm telling you, listen, I'm a person. I'm a believer. If you get caught for drugs, you're supposed to be done for life. You're not even supposed to box. But what I'm saying is that even if you take drugs don't make you box good. They don't make Vargas was on drugs when he fought Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya gave him the beating of his life.
Listen to what I'm saying.
The drugs never helped him.
This is what I'm saying to you. This is what I'm saying to you.
Yes.
Performance enhancing drugs, yeah?
Yeah. What are you enhancing? Your fitness?
No.
Skills?
No, you're not enhancing. No, you're enhancing your endurance.
Yes.
And like that, or for that. Now, I'm saying again, I'm not saying that Canelo's on drugs now, but what I am saying is that you blamed it
on drugs. Was he convicted of
Yes, he was.
Drugs after a fight he had?
Yes, he was.
What fight was that, Spence?
Right, listen, who's this? Ezekiel.
No, what fight was it?
Hold up a second. Tunde Spencer is correct on this one.
I don't care what he said.
No, it's the truth. But you're just being ignorant. No.
I want you to tell me, bro. I want you to tell me that you got to show me how.
And he was banned.
Who?
Canelo.
Was he banned?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Well, I do in it. So you can't be.
All I know is about the beef thing. But what I'm trying to say,
he was on the thing, right? I'm not saying what I'm saying.
What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that this young man who has trained from a youth, been a professional?
I don't believe this. He got caught and he blamed on the Mexican beef.
Bro, Caleb Plant tried that nonsense as well. He got broke up.
Wait a minute.
Caleb Plant, he got broke up.
Wait a minute. You're talking about Caleb Plant, but he got broke up. Tunde, I'm not calling Caleb Plant's name in this thing. I'm saying to you, I'm saying there has never been no drugs controversy on Terence Crawford.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right?
So, that's how it's supposed to be.
Wait. But there is on Canelo, and he was banned for it. But
Okay, so what you're trying to tell me now? So what you're trying to tell me?
Listen,
So what you're trying to tell me? So what you're trying to know? I want to know.
I talk.
Shut your mouth. You don't tell me nothing like that. No, that's what I say. That's my line. That's my line. No, I talk and you listen.
I brought you in this thing. I talk, then you listen, then you talk.
Oh, Tyrone Perry, he said Tunde's taking a beating on this one. But guess what? I'm just being honest with you. I'm saying like you can't. Oh, Spencer's on the phone again. You can't just overlook Canelo's achievements. You understand? You can't say the man's better than Canelo or he's powerful because he stopped.
One second, Tun. 1 second. Dan Miller just phoned me because he's watching the show. You know Dan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dan.
What Dan? Hold on. What Dan?
Dan Miller. Go on, Dan. Talk to him.
Oh, what go on, Dan?
Yeah, what happened? What happened to Canelo? Please explain to TUNDE AJAYI.
Traces of Clenview Trail. Wow, man, you're right. Listen, traces of Clen. God, sound like a 6-month ban.
Thank you very much. I rest my case. Thank you very much, Dan.
Big up, Dan. Dan's my man. Right. But let me tell you something.
So that is what I'm saying. No. But because Canelo is so big an athlete and so big a superstar, and he's so much economy to the American casinos.
So he hasn't. Hold on. So what are you trying to say? He hasn't worked for that.
What? So
hold on, Spencer. You've been a boxer.
Yeah, I'm glad. You're talking nonsense.
You've been a boxer.
I think the 10,000 has gone to your head.
You've been a boxer. You've been in the gyms. You know how much boxers take drugs? Do you know how much boxers take drugs?
No, I don't.
Stop lying, man. Don't come with no political answer around me.
No.
You know it, bruv.
No, just
man's taking bare fighters take things. As I always say, if they don't sell it in Tesco's, don't put it in your body.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is you, and you know what? You know what? I'm gonna call you back on this. I'm gonna call you back. No, I'm gonna call you back on this, Spence, because you are going back. You're saying something totally different to what you said the other day about the pound for pound. You told me and all the Fighters Right listeners that Canelo is the pound for pound because of his achievements. Now you're telling me because Amir Khan said it that Crawford is the pound for pound. Now you're saying Crawford's the pound for pound. And I'm gonna find the episode.
You have to let them carry to talk and give them the rope to hang themselves.
I'm gonna find the episode where you said it.
Continue talking.
I'm gonna find the episode where you said Canelo is the pound for pound because of his achievements.
Listen to me, and I agree with what I said at the time. You know what I mean? But like the great man Muhammad Ali said, he says, a man that don't change his mind never had the mind to change in the first place. So I'm changing my mind now, and I'm placing Terence Crawford as the pound for pound number one. Right?
All right, cool. All right,
and
cool.
And just like you, the next thing, you know what I mean? Because like I said, I just sit down and make man talk, you know.
You don't. No, you don't. Because you said it. But Gary, the man behind the can, already knows that you're suffering from amnesia. He knows and dementia. Gary, we know this. So, fam, what you're, brother? I'm just saying, you're not saying what you said before. You're not saying what you said before. You changed what you said.
Yes or no?
You changed what you said. Because I've always said, listen, I've always said to you, wait. I've always said to you, Terence Crawford is number one, in my opinion. I've always said it to you. Okay. And you said to me, no, Canelo is number one.
Yes,
because of the achievement.
His achievement.
Now you're coming on here. Now you're coming on here. Wait.
No.
Now you're coming on here and trying to change the narrative and chat about the late great Muhammad Ali said this. Bruv, history, I don't business about that. History. You said something.
Well, I agree.
You've now come on here and told me something different.
Yeah,
it don't work like that. It don't work like
Can I
that.
talk now?
Oh,
Can I
try
talk now?
Fight Fan TV live. Man,
Right.
just try to switch up the thing
No,
when it suits
no.
him. Don't try that.
Tunde,
Don't try that. Don't try
it's
that,
very
Spencer. You're
easy to
switching it
talk
up. You
Spencer,
never said that.
I'll just be silent because you know what? You go on, continue talking.
No. I've said what I said. I've said what I said. You never said that.
Continue.
You have changed it. You have changed.
Turn.
You have changed what you
Turn.
said, Spencer.
Turn.
You have changed what
If
you
I'm
said.
with you right now,
Let's get back to the show. The people
no.
Let's get back to the show. The people them don't want to hear this.
Man
They want to hear.
told you, listen to me. Man told you. Thank you very much. Man said, let Spencer talk. Because this is what this Nigerian does all the time. This is what he does all the time. You know what I mean? Like a spoiled child. But you know what I mean? But now I have to come in like an elder to him and discipline him. I take off my belt and
shut him out, man. I don't business about all
like,
that.
your business.
Nonsense. With your old senile self.
Like, business.
Come on, you trying nonsense.
Now, listen to me.
Yes.
Yes, his achievements are ridiculous. Canelo's achievements are spectacular. And yes, when we're watching certain things, we're saying, yeah, we're looking at greatness when we're looking at Canelo, right? But lo and behold, I cannot and I shall not go over the fact that the man got done for drugs. But because he's such a big star, and we have to call it as it is, because he's such a big star, leniency can go his way.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about you. I don't care about what people say. You have changed your narrative. You knew he got caught for PEDs. I don't know. Wait. I just let you talk. I'm sorry.
So obviously,
I just let you talk.
And now I'm coming back to it. Was the man done for? Was he banned for 6 months? Yes, he was banned for 6 months.
Okay, all right. I'm just gonna say something. You're asking me, was the man banned for 6 months? When you came on this show and said, you overrode me and said Canelo is the pound for pound #1 because of his achievements, was he at that time banned for 6 months? Had it happened already?
Yes.
Say that again, please.
You know what?
Again, please. Wait, say that again, please.
Yes. But Tunde, I forgot. But now I'm sitting down thinking about it.
Of course you forgot, because you're senile.
No, I'm not.
Of course you forgot. But you got dementia.
A man.
Of course you forgot. But I never forgot.
A man who doesn't change his mind never had a mind to change in the first place. But
that's a little Peckham man move. That's a Peckham man saying. That saying comes from Peckham. That saying comes from. I'm calling you on your own words. Yes, Shaz. I'm a lawyer in this thing here. You have to remember.
What kind of lawyer? What's about your degree from Peckham Market?
I'm a lawyer in this thing. I know what you said verbatim. Now you're changing it. That's all I'm saying. At the time, even though I knew from what you told me,
I was saying, Amir Khan said that Terence Crawford is pound for pound #1 before he even started working with him.
Wait, when did he say that? Show me the evidence. I never heard that.
He said it before. He said it.
I never heard that. Show me the evidence. Show me the evidence.
Amir Khan said this to me when I was in Dubai.
Now he said it to you. Fam, you were losing a court of law. You ain't got no evidence. And
listen,
try to go to a court of law. Try to go to a court of law. Try to go to a court of law. Try to go to court. Wait, Spence. Try to go to a court of law.
I don't need to go to court.
Wait.
Go
in a court. All right. Imagine I went into a court of law and said, Muhammad Ali said, I said something yesterday, but today I've changed my mind. See if the judge don't fling the hammer down and give me 10 years. Bruv, you're talking nonsense. Don't come in here telling us something. Then because Amir Khan said he's the #1, then you change up your whole narrative. No, brother. No, brother. I don't get that. Don't work like that. Don't work like that, sir. It don't work like that, Spence.
I'm telling you now. Right?
It don't work like that.
I don't care.
I'm
telling you now, and I'm going off of
where is the evidence? Show me the evidence where Amir Khan said.
Wait. I'll show you the evidence.
And you know what he's gonna say? The fight is right, listeners. You know what he's gonna say? Oh, I've lost the text. Bruv, nonsense. Bro, you see, Spencer's getting mad. What are you getting mad for? Come on, show me the text.
I'm not texting.
And let me see that this text was before he started training with Amir Khan.
I'm not
texting. Before he started training with Bomac, I want to hear. Before he started training with Bomac, he said, "I want to hear that. I want to see it."
I'm telling you now what Amir Khan said after the fight when he was questioned about who's the best pound for pound, and he said Terence Crawford is the best pound for pound. This is a man that's full. This is a man that's.
Show me the evidence. You're looking on your phone like there's something there. Show me the evidence.
I'm ringing somebody.
Bruv, do you know this? The first half of this, bruv, we spent the first 35 minutes of the show chatting about a statement you made, and you're trying to go back on the statement. And I'm saying that I'm the one who said. Spencer, the thing is, I'm the one. Wait, man. Wait. I'm the one. Wait, bro. Mind your blood pressure. Mind you get blood pressure. You know?
I'm calm. I'm
the one. Let me get this right. I'm the one that said it. I'm the one that said Terence Crawford is the number one when he wasn't the number one. Don't try to switch it up now. Don't try to switch it up. It was me. It was me. I'm the one who said it. You never said it. You said Canelo.
No.
You said Canelo.
We can.
You said Canelo.
And I know I did.
Said Bud.
But now, under further inspection.
You said Canelo, I said Bud.
On
you
further
said Canelo, I said Bud.
Yeah, you did.
Just remember that.
Now you're changing it.
Changing what?
You're changing it.
But I'm saying, no, but now I'm reiterating.
I said, because I broke it down to you. I said
all I said at the beginning of this. All I said is the beginning of this. Wait. All I said at the beginning of this. No. Don't try to switch it, Spence. All I said is at the beginning of this. The reason why Amir Khan is saying that now is because he's in the camp training with Bud. It's like, what do you expect? Anyway, it's like, what do you expect Bud to say? When they ask him who do you think's gonna, when you ask him yesterday, who do you think's gonna wait him before? When you asked him yesterday, you know you can't out-talk me. So just let me talk. When you asked him yesterday, when you asked him yesterday, listen, when you asked Bud yesterday, who do you think is going to win the fight? How do you expect Bud to say anything other than Amir Khan?
Yeah, but one second. How? What's that got to do with it?
That's the point I'm saying. The point I'm saying is Amir Khan is saying Bud because he's in the camp. That's all I'm saying.
He said this before the camp.
Where? Show me the evidence.
You know what I mean? I don't want to dig up this thing, but I'm going to have to dig it up.
You ain't got nothing.
Amir Khan said that Terence Crawford is the best pound for pound fighter in the world.
You ain't got. I said it. I said that. Don't try to gas up the thing. I'm the one who said he's the pound for pound. Before he was the pound for pound.
Because
Spencer.
Who's the pound for pound number one fighter in the world? Who's the pound for pound number one fighter?
No, Spencer.
Who's the pound for pound number one fighter? Tell me.
I'm gonna get the episode. I'm actually gonna get the episode.
No, tell me now.
I'm gonna get the episode. And everybody, please go on TUNDE AJAYI 9 Instagram, because I'm going to dig out the episode where I said Terence Crawford is pound for pound, and you said to me, quote unquote, you cannot say that because Canelo and his achievements, and not once did you mention about no drugs. Now you want to come on here chat about he's a drugs man. Bro, you can't tell me this. I know this thing here.
You're making up things. You're making up things in your head, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna get the episode. I'm not gonna pretend like I've got a text on my phone. I'm not gonna pretend like I've got a text on my phone. I'm looking for a text from Amir Khan, and there's no text from Amir Khan.
Look at him, a little blinking boo.
Bro, I'm not gonna pretend there's a text on my phone from Amir Khan. Like, bro, you ain't got no text, you ain't got no evidence. But I'm gonna show you the episode where I said Bud is #1 in my opinion, and you said no. Canelo is #1 because of his achievements. And now you're coming on this thing and you're telling me that no. Because I'm no, fam. You're telling me Bud is #1. I'm the one who said Bud is #1.
So, are you gonna let me talk now?
All type videos are views.
I'm not saying
ain't moving mad. This is me, fam. I don't like man trying to switch up the thing, but this is what makes this show. Anyway, Tunde, Spence, can we just get back to the show, please?
No, I have to stay on this. I'm in a war mood today.
Man saying this is rum and coke, but that's Spencer.
No, it's not rum and coke. Tunde's drinking brandy. That's straight brandy. That's straight Remy Martin he's drinking. I'm telling you this now. You said yesterday the pound for pound #1 Bud Crawford is introducing him. You said that, right? I've come to you on many a times and I said, you know what? Yeah, Canelo was the pound for pound #1 because of his achievements and the fight.
So now you're saying it.
Fight Fan
TV, you see what I want. You see, man, just switch up the thing again.
No.
Carry on.
I've turned to you, but I'm saying Amir Khan, this is my thing. Amir Khan's been in with both of them, and Amir Khan is saying that Terence Crawford is a pound for pound #1. Then you turned around and said, oh no, but you can't say that. No, I'm not agreeing with that. So tell me why you don't agree with it. That's the man's opinion.
See, you're a liar.
You're a liar.
You are a liar. I didn't say that. I said the only reason he's saying that is because he's in the camp. That's what I said. Don't try to switch it up. You're a liar. You are a liar. You are a liar. You are a liar.
You've been on there for 41 minutes, so we can go back.
You are a liar.
What you said no.
Ben Odom.
Thank you very much. Ben Holden's just in the place now.
Shut your mouth. Ben Odom. From Ben Odom talks. Ben Odom said, "Can we please have some parliamentary procedure?" All right, Ben. Let's get back to Torres. He's a liar. He is a liar. But because Ben has given us £100, we're gonna get back to reality here. But Spencer, you're a liar. You're a blatant liar.
You are a liar. And you don't let people.
You are a blatant liar in the building.
Trick. This is the thing. You know what they say to you? Never argue with a fool, because they'll drag you down to their level and beat you on experience. What am I arguing?
Shut your mouth, bro. Shut up, man.
Shut up. Remember that.
4 more grey hairs have come on your face. 4 more grey hairs have come on your face.
Hey, don't worry about that. You will still be impeccable. Remember that part there. Remember you smell bad carrier. Shut your mouth. Anyway, continue the show.
I'm bad carrier.
You smell bad carrier. And you come to my house still my video.
Look at this little red man chatting about bad carrier. Fam, don't let me start talking the thing. Don't let me talk the thing. Anyway, big up Ben. All right, because this is what I said. This is every day for me and Spencer. Spencer just won't admit certain things, but he lied to everyone on the Fight Is Right. I don't care. People say what they want. He lied. And we're gonna get back to this thing. I'm gonna come with the evidence because you are a liar, and you're saying you never argue with a fool. But this fool has a memory.
Alcoholic beverage.
You remember boxing dates. I remember what you say. That's the difference. I remember what you say. Big up Stamina for Sale. The man behind the camera is here. All right, cool. It's like we forgot about the show. Because we're gonna. It's like we got
the show.
All right, let's get back to the show. People, I hope you rewind this on YouTube because you can get some joke. All right, people, let's calm down now. Let's calm down. All right, keys to victory, how Amir Khan can win. Thank you, Ben Odom, for that £100. Asking for parliamentary procedure. You've got it. Old tight Miss Ringside. Old tight Gary. Guess who's back? Funny videos in the building. Anyway, how does Amir Khan win? That's all I want to know. How does Amir Khan win? Thank you. Authentic Truth knows the thing. Fam, these man, I'm going to go back to it. These man don't stand on their words. These man don't stand on their words. I ain't switching and switching. I said, #1 from day one. He said Canelo.
Nigerian.
You said Canelo. You said Canelo. You said Canelo. I said Bud. Yes, videos were views. You know I don't know calm. Bro, I'm on smoke all the time.
Yeah, on no
Especially when I
smoke.
know I'm
You're
talking the truth.
smoking something, but you're on smoke, you idiot.
Bro, you can't call me an idiot, bro. I'll come around there and punch you up.
Oh, I'm really scared to be. Come here.
I'll come around there and punch you up.
Come
You know I'll punch you up. Because you know your back don't work
you.
as good as it used to. You know your back don't work as good as it used to. Fam, this is Spencer. Spencer getting up from a chair. This is Spencer getting up from a chair. Fam, don't try to test me. Come, bruv, I got too much energy around there. Anyway, please, let me calm down because you just getting me. I got children in the house and everything like that, making up noise. Come on, man. Spence, let's get back to this thing.
All right, cool.
All right, let's get back to this. We'll just agree to disagree. Or was it disagree to agree? Or one of the two. But we don't want no more smoke in there again. We need to know how Amir Khan is going to win this fight. I have already said it's got to be 2s and 4s. It can't be no because he's too open, Spence. He's too open.
I don't even think it's that, you know. I'm going to be real with you. I've said on numerous occasions that I don't believe that Amir Khan's got the best boxing brain, but he's got a brain for instructions. I believe if he throws a 1-2 that straight down the middle, yeah, and then from there, every time that Kell Brook makes a move from a tight high guard, throws shots, but the shots can't be from here. They've got to be from here to protect his chin. Throws his shots from here, the 2 shots down the middle, every time my man moves, he could easily outpoint Kell Brook, I believe. What he's got to be wary of, he's got to keep his right hand cupped here. Because if he doesn't, he's going to get clapped with the left hook. And that is a shot that has let him down time and time again in his career, but also the overhand rights let him down. But the left hook is a danger shot for him because he's been down a couple times from a left hook. But then certain times, it's any time that Amir Khan gets hit. Somebody showed me a videotape of Amir Khan sparring 2 years ago in Saudi Arabia with a novice. And I got the tape today, and I looked at it, and I was like, it could have just been an off day in sparring because sometimes guys don't spar good. And especially like when you reach a certain height, that you don't spar a certain way. But everything looked off there. But now that he has been in a camp, and he's been in that camp for a hot minute because this fight got announced from last year, way last year. I think in October it got announced. Yes, so sir. I think within that time now, if Amir Khan throws the straight 1-2, and every time, but he's got to also employ feints, is something that he doesn't do. So instead of employing feints, he's got to elongate his left arm just to keep Kell Brook away from him. If Amir Khan can weather that storm, which is going to come from him from the first round, because there's going to be a storm that's coming at him from the first round. I'm telling you this now, because I think Kell Brook's too emotionally involved, and he wants to calm himself, and he'd be looking to throw hard shots. So Amir Khan's got to counteract the hard shots with his speed, constant speed. And when we say like the old adage that timing beats speed, I believe that. But I also believe that will Kell Brook have that timing? I don't know if he's going to have that timing right now. I don't know. And when I see Kell Brook coming so light, when say, "Oh, well, I've had time to train and prepare to get down to the weight," Tony, if you know you're getting the millions that he's going to collect, you chop off your leg to go get that money. So that's what I think that Amir Khan got to do. But he's got to elongate that arm to keep Kell away from him.
Is there anyone we can get on who will be favorable? Is there anyone in that black book that we can get on who will be favorable to Khan that can give us, an opinion from a perspective where they feel Khan win? I mean, could we get Bomac on?
I'll try Bomac now.
Yeah, if we can get Bomac on, I would like to hear what Mr. Bomac has to say. The thing is that either way, this fight is going early. So anyone thinking that this is some long fight, it ain't gonna happen. I'm just telling you straight. Remember, I said it now. This fight ain't
449 rope-a-dope. Khan needs to add plenty of feints. Yeah, but the thing about this, you never ever seen Amir Khan feint. Go watch all of his fights. You ever see Amir Khan feint? He doesn't feint. He does not feint.
That's old school boxing. You need to be taught that from the get-go.
Exactly.
He ain't gonna learn that now. And as I said, you can't change habits of a lifetime. A man said Bomac or Big Mac. You can't change habits of a lifetime in 12 weeks It's just not gonna happen.
Exactly.
It's not gonna happen. So
Ambu,
you know, he might say, oh,
Ambu, everything says that Henny's gone to Tunde's head. LOL.
yeah, Joker. You obviously don't know me, Ambu, but he said this fight is going 6 rounds. All right, cool. We'll see. We'll see how much I know about boxing and how much you know about boxing. Cause I know you ain't trained no fighter.
Why are you being rude? Why are you being rude to you?
You can't tell me nothing.
Yeah, but why are you being rude? That's rude.
About Henny. See, bro, you're gonna make a different side come at me.
I don't try to block you.
You don't see me. You don't, bro. All you see, you don't see me sleeping on set like Spencer. Oh, when he's got all mixed up drink in his hand. You don't see that. This is the first time in 2 years you even see anything other than water in my hand. That juice what Spencer's drinking has got vodka in it. So don't tell me nothing about Henny. What you telling this thing?
This is vodka that I'm drinking.
But you ain't showing the Henny in the background.
No.
You ain't showing the Henny in the background.
I swear by God, I have never drank Henny in my life. I don't even know what it is.
Anyway.
Everyone knows that I was champagne spenny, you know, right? Yes, I don't know about no Henny business. Sorry.
But anyway, my man know the thing. He said, you man are the goats. Bro, of course. Bro, this is real energy. You can't buy this. You can't even bottle this. If you could bottle the energy what I got, I would have sell it long time because I'm Nigerian.
What people don't realize is me and Tunde argue like this every day.
Every day
we argue like this every day. So it's like you lot are getting to see it.
Yeah, that's the great thing.
But,
I believe Spencer.
Tunde's a bit more braver to go on like he's tough. But when we're on the phone, Tunde's like, "Oh yes, sir, Spencer, please, sir, you are the El Hadji, sir."
Spencer, Spencer, I will punch them glasses off your face so quick, so quickly.
Thank you, sir. I've been nothing, sir. Thank you.
I will punch them glasses off your face so quickly. So quickly, bro. You can't, bro. I'm just telling you.
Get me the trainers. You want me to tell people?
I'm telling you.
Come
to the gym. Come to the gym. I'll bruck you up. Instant.
Broke up who?
Everyone knows.
Tunde, I want to ask you a question.
Everybody knows. I'll bust you up.
Do you want me to tell people what happened when we met at the petrol station on Portland Road, where you come with my trainers, my Stabber trainers, do you want me to tell people? I had to slap you enough. You want me to tell people about you to walk away from boxing?
Listen, Spencer,
you come crying. I want to slap you in your black face.
Spencer, let me tell you something. Listen, the time it takes you to lift your hand from here to here, I would have hit you with 17 punches already. So don't tell me about you. You ain't slapping none.
You mean Guinea's punch?
You ain't slapping none.
You know about
Come to the gym tomorrow. Come to the gym tomorrow. Come to the gym tomorrow with your old self and bring your walking stick and your bottle of gin. I'll bruck you up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fight is right. Only AJAYI threatened to walk away from boxing. I had to strangle him in the petrol station. To the Asian man come out and hold him. Please, stop.
Bruv, come on now. Bruv, the people in there, look at me. Look at Tunde. And look at this old Santa Claus. Look at this old black Santa Claus. Look at this old black Santa Claus. Look at this old black Santa Claus. You think this old black Santa Claus can beat? Come on, man. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid, fam. Don't lie to the people. Don't lie to the people.
All the people from Blue Jays, stop it. Stop that violence. I hold to you know.
You man saw you down Peckham. They thought it was Jesus. That's how old you look. That's how old you look. Thank you, bro. If you would never lose. The first punch I clap Spencer with, it's done, fam.
What punch are you clapping me with?
Any punch you want. The same punch I gave you in your belly all them years ago when you put the towel over your head. The same punch.
Tunde, I'm gonna be real, and I want the fighters right this.
No, be fake.
No, I want to be 100% real. Tunde,
be fake.
Listen, that's why he's talking, because he knows he doesn't want me to expose him. He knows what happened to him when we moved around in the Miguel's boxing gym in Brixton. He knows what happened to him. Fun and games aside, he knows. So I don't need to. He knows what happened.
You're in fantasy world. You're in a fantasy world.
He was
Bro, stop drinking.
You see, but you know what? He's really good.
Oh, the whole time, John Wayne, all the way from America, USA.
Big up.
You've actually joined in at a mad time. because man's talking about Kell Brook's eye socket, but I'm telling you about Spencer's whole body. It's weak. I broke it up.
You know that I just last year when he come dejected about he want to walk away from box, I nearly kill him. And Tundi knows this, you know.
Spencer, you give me too much joke right there. Spencer, no old man can't beat me.
And it's only because I've got love for Tundi's father. Why I allowed him, I hold him in his throat.
No black Santa Claus can't beat me, fam. No, be stupid.
Listen
no
to me.
Black Santa Claus
I am your present, son, because I brought you in this thing. I hold you in his throat, and I pick him up. It's only because I know his family. I allowed him.
Well, you know, bro, you just know you can't win this argument. This is not, it's pointless. You're just giving the people more joke. This little yard man. Bro, this is what I'm saying about these yard men. Send this yard man back to the Caribbean. Because I'll bust him up all day, every day, twice on Sundays. You can't beat me. It's over. Let's carry on. 350 on the live. Thank you very much for keeping. Listen, 350 people, and all me and you have done is just cuss each other. But yeah, boom. I guess it's because we got 10K yesterday and we're feeling happy, but it's all good. Big up Abdi. Yes, sir. Spence Tun, congrats on the 10K. This is Roadman Talk.
Thank you very much.
Ben, this is Road Talk.
Yeah, this is the rules that you guys get. It's like when someone's your brethren like that, they're your guy, you can run these jokes and it's nothing. You go back and forth, it's water for ducks back. But any next man come and run off their mouth on Tundi like this, I will slap them.
It's all good. All right, cool. The people are seeing a different side, but we're trying to be serious. But I don't know what happened. So it went wrong. It just happened when Spencer just tried to lie, and just lie. That's when it happened.
You can't let it go, you know. You just can't let it go. You just can't let it go.
That's how it happened. But that's how it happened.
That's
Thank you, Azim Khan. Thank you, sir. What's it? What is Tundi on? Easy Drunk on SARS. Easy Drunk on SARS. What's SARS? I've heard that name before. What's SARS? Spence?
I don't know. You know about them, Tundi.
I don't know nothing about no alcohol, bro. Roadman size, you both started, bruv. I told you, bruv. This is what I'm trying to say, Bafo. I'm bringing this thing here. But anyway, right. So you believe Amir Khan, from what I understand, what's it? It's gonna look good for Khan as long as he can keep it up on the outside until 5-6, and the ball gonna happen. This is a major thing. Can Amir Khan keep up that work rate for 12 rounds at this stage of his career?
I doubt it. Because
doesn't that reiterate the fact or the statement I made that this fight's gonna end early?
I think the win for both of them is gonna be early because I don't think Kell's got the injury either.
Both, you know what? Another thing we mentioned about Kell. Kell is, I'm watching some Kell walkouts, like the walkouts before the fights and everything. And all I'll be looking for tomorrow night is to see if anything changes. I know he's been very animated. And Amir Khan has done his job. He's wound Kell up
on another level.
And Amir's, surprisingly, not surprisingly, because Amir's media savvy. He's been at this for a long time. He's been at this level. Not to say Kell hasn't. Kell's been selling out arenas, but nothing on the level Amir Khan. I mean, Amir Khan's got like 1.4 million Instagram followers, and I think Kell's got like 250. You understand? For someone who's been a pro for so long, but Kell has got a composure about him that I noticed when he walks out. So I think again, the ring walks are gonna tell a lot. Sometimes I watch Khan do ring walk. He looks nervous. He looks nervous.
Amir Khan boxes from a nervous disposition, you know.
Yes.
He does.
Yes.
That's why his hands are so blinking rapid, because he don't want to get clapped.
Yeah, well, it's done him good.
He's done him excellent
for a lot of parts of the fight. So again, I think we're both in agreement. Khan has to use the speed and has to use it early. You know, I just can't see how this fight can go the distance, because Kell will make Amir engage. Amir's gonna have to stop and fight at some point. Now, Amir believes in his chin. Amir said, Happy Wednesday said IG followers don't win fights. I never said they do. What I said is he's got a bigger following and has been at this level for a long, long time, as compared to followers don't win fights, but followers buy tickets. Bruv, just get that right.
And I'm going to say the crowd's going to be pro Khan tomorrow.
Exactly. So you can't just say followers don't mean nothing. Followers mean something. That's why companies, large companies, pay big money per post. Yeah, you stay there about followers don't win fights. Followers win fights because followers bring energy. How you think this Jake Paul brother knock out that Tyrone brother? This kind of brother's got bare energy around him. But anyway, I don't even want to touch on that. But the followers are definitely not going to punch for you, but they support you. And a person well supported, in my opinion, always has a great chance of winning. You know, hence why promoters always want fights in their advantage, on their fighters' home ground. You know, we saw in the lockdown, specifically, fighters who generally thrive off the crowd lost. They lost
because they never had that crowd to raise them up.
They never had that crowd to raise the energy level. You know, what's the boy from Leeds being one of them? What's the boy from Leeds? He's fighting Martinez. What's his name again? He's fighting Kiko Martinez.
Oh, Josh Warren.
Josh Warren, yeah.
You never know. He get knocked out.
When he had no crowd, he never had no energy. Zero energy. But as soon as the crowd, they see him, come on, you understand? And they raise his game. So yeah, the definitely Amir Khan's got a huge following. Is it gonna make a difference Saturday night? I'm not too sure, because I do believe Kell is someone that can block out. He can block out certain things. And if from what I'm understanding, Dominic wasn't with him when he fought Crawford, because he believed that he didn't have enough time. He didn't have enough time, and he said if
I don't know whether that's true.
Okay.
Even though Dominic said that, but remember we had Dominic on the show.
Yeah.
And he didn't say he never mentioned that. So all of a sudden, this miraculously come up now that he thought, well, it got off, and then he was on our show. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, then. So he was on our show year before last, to the end of the year, before Kell Brook went in there with Terence Crawford. He never said nothing about, oh, the job was offered to me, and I thought, well, it weren't enough time. That isn't
hold on. Sorry, Spence. When Josh Warren lost, was that with a crowd?
I don't believe so. No, it wasn't.
Yeah. So what's Happy Wednesday? You best man, I block you. Cause I see a couple rude things. I will block your ass. I'm on smoke tonight. So don't try it, bro. You try about a bad example. I'm sure when Warren got stopped, and please, people on here, tell me if I'm wrong. When Warren got stopped, was that in the Corona period?
Gary just checked. There was no crowd.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, Andrew Cohen, thank you very much. No crowd. You see, he's gonna be weak because they got the crowd.
Bruv, I'm telling you, you know. And anyway, I don't even want to talk about me, but I know it plays a massive part in a fighter's makeup, because certain fighters, they thrive off of the crowd. Other fighters, you know, they don't really care. But we saw it time and time again in that period where the boxers were fighting in the bubble. Didn't Lomachenko lose against Teofimo in the bubble?
No.
Huh?
No, I don't think it was in the bubble. I think it was crowd.
Can people just? I remember.
But it wouldn't make no difference. Lomachenko don't bring no crowd.
No, but I'm sure that fight was in the bubble, Spence.
Yeah, but what I am saying is there's certain men that thrive off of just having the atmosphere anyway, because certain man can take that negative pressure and twist it. Because the way Usyk walked out for Joshua, he walked out by himself with a space visor on in front of 60.
Was that in the bubble as well?
No, that was 60,000. That's 60,000.
Oh, yeah, that was 60,000. Yeah.
But certain man can use that energy and just twist it.
Exactly.
And that's what he did. That's what he did.
Exactly.
So,
exactly. But I think Amir Khan, because of how he's come up, because he's been such a big draw, because people have always wanted to see him, even from a young kid. You know, he's got a great advantage on Saturday night with the crowd. It is going to be a pro-Khan crowd, so that is definitely one of the keys to his victory. I'm not trying to say he's going to win him the fight, but it definitely does play a part when you got all your people and all that energy with you. It definitely means something. In terms of the boxing skills, I would have to say that speed has to be the factor in this fight for Khan. It can't be traditional boxing, because I feel Kell wins that.
Yeah, but Khan is not a traditional boxer, Tom.
Yes, sir.
He's not.
Sir. Yeah, that's fact.
Not a traditional boxer. His style of boxing is, it's tall, but it's kind of hunched, shouldered up. He's up tall, but he hunches his shoulders, and his hands are from here, and then he goes, he lets his hands off.
Yes.
So I can't. Put it this way. I'm saying, if Amir Khan, I think the double jab is the key, not the 1-2. I think the double jab is the key for Amir Khan. The double jab, then the 1-2. And Amir Khan doing that pull back, he does that. The amateur stuff. He pulls back, then right hand, left hook. But you better be careful, because my man gonna chuck back his left hook at him.
But let me tell you something. Amir Khan, the combination I did like, again, he threw a right hook to the body. I wish I was commentating on that fight here with the Billy Dip. I didn't even see that fight. He threw a right hook to the body, a left hook to the body. He pulled and had done a left hook right hand so fast. And Dib was out of there. And that's them twos is what's going to win Amir Khan the fight. I'm telling you, it's twos. It ain't the flurry. The flurry is going to leave Amir open. It's the ones and twos, the double jab, as you said, Spence. The double jab and the movement. He cannot be close to Khan. He can't be close to Kell just letting hands go, because Kell will swing back. He will definitely swing back. But I just think that if he can catch him with the ba-bam, 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 then it'll be good for Khan. As the fight goes on and on and on, if it goes on, I don't believe the fight will go past 6 rounds. But if it goes on and on, who do you favor, Spence?
If the fight goes late?
Yes.
Amir Khan. I have to think hard for that. If it goes late, I fancy Amir Khan.
Yes, sir. So
I also think the weight will be more telling on Kell Brook. I think Kell Brook would be like I said, I can see this fight going really early, but I think Kell Brook's got to take out Amir Khan early. If it goes later and Amir Khan gets acclimatized to the punching power, you don't see Amir Khan getting stopped late in fights. Nope. You think about it, you don't see him getting stopped late. So I think if he acclimatizes to Kell's punching power, and Kell can hit, but he's not the hardest hitter that Amir Khan's been in with. But Kell can hit.
Kell's strong. He's a strong puncher.
He's a strong puncher. He's not an explosive puncher.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. I'm saying, like, he hits you hard enough for you to know, like, right, what I'm going now. You know what I mean? Now, it depends on how Khan starts this fight.
Yeah.
But I believe, like, if it was to go late, then I think it favors Amir Khan, because I don't know how Kell's gonna carry that weight. We know that Kell walks around massive ton. What did Dean Powell say to you 15 years ago?
Years ago. But I mean, listen, he's been 147. He's kept 147. If he has done, which is what I've heard, which is he knew the fight was going to happen before, but then the fight got postponed, and it just gave him more time to acclimatize to what really is probably his natural weight. You know, even though when we were saying he was walking around, obviously that's indiscipline. But if he spent the last 12 months, 8 months, 9 months, that's a long time, Spence. That's a long time for someone to acclimatize themselves and get themselves in peak condition. So long as he ain't been doing nothing what he shouldn't, you know, what he's not supposed to be doing, you know, maybe a longer fight can suit Kell. Maybe. I say maybe, a long maybe. We know Khan's got an engine. I can't really remember. Even if you go back to the Marcus Maidana fight, and he took some clumps in that fight.
Bro. It wasn't nice.
He took some, and he stayed on his feet. He stayed on his feet. Another thing I was going to say. Say again, Spence?
That fight was 50 years ago, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Another thing I was going to say is that people talk about Amir Khan's chin. Now, I'm just trying to see something. I'm trying to see. So this is looking at Saturday night. Yeah, Amir Khan. Okay, so he's 5 KOs. Alvarez, that was at middleweight. He had no right being in there with Alvarez at middleweight. Crawford was 147. Garcia was 140. That's it. So so he only got stopped by Crawford, Canelo, and Garcia. At the time of the stoppage, I think the judges had it all even with Garcia. And obviously Alvarez is a middleweight, and Terence Crawford is Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford probably punches like a super middleweight. So even when Amir was going down in his early days, I always used to say that ain't, and Brady's Prescott at lightweight, but I always used to say, Spence, it ain't that he's chinny.
It's lack of concentration.
One, yes, but I always used to say it's down to him being so big and making the weight. Amir Khan he's probably started his career. He probably should have started his career at 140. And as it went on, because I mean, both guys have gone up to as high as 154. Yeah, 154. So he probably should have started his career at 140 and then grown that way. But he started so light. Remember, he was big for a lightweight, you know. Amir Khan.
He was massive.
It was massive. And it's look, from the time Willie Lamont can clap you down, that's where I feel the chinny aspect came into it. Because if you look at the Prescott fight, at that time of the fight, Prescott was 19-0, but I think he had some mad KO ratio. I'm trying to look at this KO ratio. I remember he beat Amir in his 19th fight. Yeah, so Amir was at Amir weighed in 134.5. Yeah?
Yeah.
Bradus KO 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 KOs out of 18 fights. And they go and put Amir in, a young kid who was probably struggling to do his weight, in with a killer like that. Come on, man.
I remember at that time, it was that Rubio, man. I said I wouldn't even get the man to pick a bunch of flowers for me, let alone.
George.
But at that time, I was working for Satana. I was working for Satana when he got knocked out.
Yeah. So again, and then so people started saying he's chinny and that, you know, and obviously he got the hit down. But it's just, since he's been at 147, I'm quite sure the only fighter that stopped him at 147 is Bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, am I right in saying that?
You're right.
So his chin's been pretty solid.
No, but he's been knocked down though.
Okay, he has been knocked. He got knocked down by that guy who got a bell fall, innit?
Yeah.
Vargas. Yeah, in the second round. Yeah, Khan knocked him down early. See, Khan is used to the quick early knockdown, and he needs that Saturday night.
What, for him to get knocked out?
No, he needs to knock. No, I'm saying Khan knocked down Vargas early. He knocked him down in the second and the third, but Khan got knocked down late in the second as well. So and obviously the fight ended very wide. 10 points on one scorecard, I think 11 on another, and 8 on another. So the fact is that we need a fast. Amir Khan needs a fast start. Amir Khan needs a fast start, and it has to be rapid, timed, and measured. And as the fight goes on, maybe only then should he start employing the 4s and the 5s and the. You see what I'm saying? Khan's best
You know what? I think he's gonna have to box smart, KG. That's what he's gonna have to do. He's got to be very calculated in picking his shots to try and take away the will of Kell Brook. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be real with you. He should be targeting Kell Brook's eyes with them jabs. Them jabs in the right hand, it should be in their eyes because, you know, when you get older, as you get older, not in the case of the punch resistance, but the skin swells up easier because you're getting old. So you get swellings more quicker as you get older. Your skin's not as supple. It's not as, you know what I mean? He should be targeting that. That's what Amir Khan did.
Rain 71 said Khan has stacked the deck. Everything is in his favor, just like the teeth in Ginger Boy. Kell will be weight drained and get stopped.
You know what? We're talking about this this weight drain business of Kell. Amir Khan is weight drained as well.
Yeah, bruv. People, bruv, it's a two-way street.
Yeah, he's weight drained as well. Don't think like he's good. Listen, Amir Khan was boxing at welterweight a decade ago, TUNDE.
There you go.
I want you to, and this is the greatness of Amir Khan on certain things, that he is being a media darling. As much people can say that, he's not like Tim Britton and blah blah blah. It's absolute nonsense. If he's not liked, they love to hate him then, right? Because he hasn't been a world champion over a decade. And he's still a big name. So he must be something, right?
Yeah, I think his first fight at 147 was in 2014 against Luis Collazo.
All right then. So that's
another good fight. Huh?
That's nearly a decade. 8 years ago.
Absolutely. Chris Algieri, Philip De Greco, clap him down first round. Vargas had him down.
Right.
Khan is still a draw.
Shiloh Simpson, listen, TUNDE actually does like Kell Brook. The reason why, yesterday, you'd have come on here and listened to Ways to Win and you'd have thought the same thing. And TUNDE was saying, no, it's going to be different, so we're keeping the same energy.
Yes, and I said that. That yesterday.
You said that yesterday, so I have to defend this little boo boy today on that one. But I'm saying the interest for me, or the interesting part for me, would actually be when they're both standing in the ring, and you can look in a man's eyes when they start bouncing when they're in the ring, like if they really coming to do this thing. Has it been a front? Has it been a fracade? Have we been bamboozled in what we're going to see? Are we going to actually see something special? And that's the thing where I'm greatly interested in. Who's this? Will they say? Someone said cool.
Bellew. I saw something about Bellew.
Just paid £20. Let's hope. Listen, what's that? Kabir, regardless of you paying, I think it's going to be entertaining. Tomorrow night is going to be entertaining. Regardless, it's going to be entertaining. Especially if you join us on the Fight Is Right and TUNDE drinks the gin and juice and gets hyper with that commentary. It's like cool punches that don't even exist, but it makes the thing even more hyped. So that's what I'm saying. You come and join us tomorrow, you're going to enjoy that fight. I'll tell you that now.
100%. 100%.
No problem. You didn't tune in yesterday, so yeah, don't worry. It's all forgiven. You weren't trying to be derogatory. You were just saying that. It's cool.
Yeah, don't try that, Shiloh, because I'll talk the thing again. Nah, but it's all neutral. We're just giving our opinions from both sides, our perspectives. That's what I would say. Mutton patty versus poppadoms tomorrow, peeps. From Blood Clot Fury. Old type Blood Clot Fury. That's my man there, fam. I like that name so much. TUNDE will get hype or some Skittles, some Skittles. Come on, legend. You know this set, bro. That's what it's about. I can't keep telling these people. You need to have Fight Is Right in the fights. If you want your pay-per-views to sell, it needs to be hyped. But you don't need us because we got our own thing. So it's not like we're begging anyone. This is gonna happen anyway, regardless. As in brothers, the older one is the good one. The older one is the one that the dad and the mum told me that he's gonna retire. He doesn't want it in boxing, and I told the parents, no, Hassan will do bits. And tomorrow night they both get a great chance to make make a little name for themselves, which they have already. But Hassan, to me, has always been a slow burner. Adam is the one that obviously, yeah, he was always. I think his dad, as a young boy, he was called a super kid. So they had a dream, a vision, and the journey continues for both of the brothers tomorrow. But it was almost only one brother. I was the one, TUNDE AJAYI. Yes, me, the big mouth one, the loud one, the energetic one, that had a meeting with the parents and said,
"You're at the fight, ain't you?"
No. I'm going up tomorrow.
Oh, you're going up tomorrow?
Yeah.
All that.
Is Dave cool?
Oh, what's going on, Dave?
How are you, mate? All right.
Hey, brother, your head looking shiny 24/7 now, so I know things are running. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. How's yourself?
Yeah, we're all good. We just wanted to get them, the opinion of someone that really, is in the fight game, and because yesterday we had Johnny on, really giving ways that Kell wins this fight, and I know obviously your relationship with the Ingles and what have you, but if you see Amir winning tomorrow night, I don't know if you can say this because I just remembered that you're kind of linked with these guys, but you got your own, you're paving your own way now. How do you see Amir doing that? How do you see Amir winning this fight if he were to win tomorrow night?
Well, do you know what I've been saying all along? For me, this is not about a fight of what we're used to them being when the peak and Amir was blazing speed and Kell had perfect time. It's none of that anymore. I feel it's more about what each fighter's got left. And obviously in the last few fights, both fighters have looked older. Both fighters have looked almost bored. You look at the last couple of fights, kind of look like a shell of themselves. Now, it's 2 years plus since these two have both fought. And in that period of time, we know about Kell's lifestyle. We know he likes to party and stuff like that. How much more damage is that? How much does that aged him even more? It's difficult to say. I mean, whereas before I wouldn't have thought that Amir would have been able to stop. Now I look at Kell and I think, well, maybe if he gets caught with a shot that he doesn't see early doors with one of when Khan's throwing his 3s and 4s and he doesn't see one of the shots and gets caught. I can see his legs going. I can see there being an impact there. And the thing about with Khan for me is that yes, he's going to look great for a couple of rounds. Have that speed for a couple of rounds, but the feet in coordination with Ben's and the hands as well, I don't think it's going to be there. So it's an intriguing fight. I think if you want me to be honest, I think that all comes down to how well Kell performs after making that weight. Now, we've seen it before. He looks fantastic on the scale. Don't get me wrong. He looks amazing on scales. In fact, it's the best I've seen him on the scales for a long time. But you guys all know it's one thing looking fantastic on a set of scales, and it's another thing performing.
Yes,
that's what I won't know until round one. But
it's that Spencer FEARON's last fight. He looked like a peak Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard. But when he got in there, mate, his legs was more like Ilda Ogden. So,
you're laughing, but this is what happens to fighters, isn't it? It's like,
yes, sir.
But then they get in there, they are actually a shell, and the brain wants to do shit, but the body just can't do it. But I do think that, obviously, listen, I think Kell still has some timing left. It won't be as great a time as what it used to be, so I'm not expecting it. But I do think that Kell's timing is baiting. I think he's going to be a little bit more patient if he can keep his emotions in check. That's a big. I think Domino's got a massive job on his hands to keep his emotions in check. And I think his emotions in check. I think the weight of Kell's punch is going along. I don't.
Losing the connection there, Dave. Spence.
Round after round. So I can see this going in between 3 to 5 rounds, maybe 6 rounds.
You know what? It's weird that you're saying that. Tunde's saying the same thing, and I agree. I think it's going to end quick.
Yes,
that's what I believe.
Because as two guys that can't take the same punishment as what they've taken before. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, if you were to give a prediction, Dave Cole, sorry to put you on the spot there, my brother. Who would you go for?
I'm leaning towards Kell.
Okay.
But only because I can see, because everyone gets obsessed about Khan's hand speed, but he puts himself in a position where he can get caught. And Kell's got, he's underrated in what he sees and what he takes. His little counters, little short chopping counters. He's underrated. Listen, the Crawford fight, he didn't make the weight well at all. It was a nightmare. And listen, and that was Terence Crawford. We're talking about Terence Crawford, completely different animal. So take away how bad he looked in that fight and how fragile that fight. I'm giving a little bit more credit, and I'm going to say that he's made the weight much, much better, because I'm hearing that he's been around training for this fight for months and months, not weeks and weeks, months and months and months. So it makes a big difference, that does. So I'm going to say that Kell's going to stop him.
Come on.
Okay, Dave, have you got anyone on tomorrow?
No.
Cause I saw you at the weigh-in today.
Yeah. I took Brook up and went up.
Okay.
Weigh-in and I did a few bits for a bit of media.
Okay. All right, Dave. Thanks for jumping on, my brother.
Thanks a lot, Dave. Thanks.
All right, bless up, man. Take care. Wicked, man. Thank you.
Yes, man. Bye.
Spence, bruv. A man just echoing what I'm saying. So all you man chatting about Tunde, loudmouth and everything, these man who you man are respecting is saying the same things as me.
Well, wait, you shouldn't have to reiterate. Why do you have to reiterate? You don't have to.
All right, cool. Anyway, it's not me. It's not like I need man to, because bruv, I believe in myself anyway. I believe it. Listen, don't let me start, man. Don't let me start.
I have to start because I like this argument.
Don't let me start. But I said the fight will go early. It's gonna go early. It has to. It has to. These ain't man that's gonna wear man down and then stop them late no, brother. This fight, and I'm saying for Amir to win this fight, he has just got, forget about the new training that he's been doing with Bomac. Forget all that. Know what you know. do what you do. This is why, again, it could favor Kell because Kell's gone back to what he knows. You understand what I'm saying? Kell's gone back to what he knows. Whereas Amir, what he had always done always worked. It worked, man. You want a medal, one of the youngest to ever do it. You know, you bust up Kotelnik. That was a great victory.
That was an incredible win.
That was a great victory. You never had all these men around you them days. I think
Christopher Anthony said Spencer's black book is heavier than Epstein's.
Come on, you know the set, bro. Black Book's got powers, bro. More powers than black magic. But you know, and I just feel that Khan just has to believe in himself and go out there and just do what he does instinctively. I feel that I know you said that Amir is great at taking instructions, but sometimes you can just overthink things. You know who you need to get on the thing? Virgil.
Yeah.
Virgil is the man.
Yeah.
Come on, old tight 84 boxing, old tight the mayor of Brixton. You don't know, dream it, believe it, become it. The Black Book is got more black powers than black magic.
Oh, for crying out loud, son.
Your battery in it.
My old phone. It's my old phone. It's in this phone. It's not in my latest phone.
Oh wow.
No way. I'm gonna phone him now. No way. Even have to run up and get my charger. I'll get it. Because we have to get him on the phone. No ifs or buts.
Yeah, Dylan ain't even chatting right now, bruv. We would hear Dylan's on some silent thing.
Yeah,
come on. Oh, tight Rams. 11:54. I see you, bro. This is
we got on the live.
402 on the thing.
Okay.
We know the TV executives are listening. And they're watching. And you're gonna need us. You're gonna need us. This is how it goes.
The thing about it, I'm not begging them to need us. We're good on our own platform.
But I just let them know that we know that we're watching.
Yeah, of course they're watching. Like I said to you, they always quoting us, so they must be doing something.
Come on. Man said Dylan's on a ninja thing. It's true, you know. Dylan's on a ninja man thing, bro. You can't catch him. He's all blacked out, only seeing his eyes. He ain't talking. But I know Dylan's gonna sign the thing, man. Dylan has to sign that fight. Yeah, why can you wait for so long and then not sign it? But as Johnny said yesterday, the businessmen are doing what they're doing. I'm
gonna go get my charger.
Okay, fans, let us know if you have any ways that you feel Amir Khan could win the fight. Just type them in the box. It'd be good if you could make a little donation. with me reading it out, but bruv, don't worry, I'll read it. Is y'all gonna have an interim while he waits? All will be revealed by Frankie Blue Eyes, Mr. Frank Warren. You know, we really listen to Frank, and you know, Frank has guided us throughout this career, and you know, we'll sit down and we'll wait and see. But you know, it's gonna be a massive year for us. You know, we thought we'd be fighting for 1 belt, and now seems like we're gonna be fighting for 3 belts. So yeah, I mean, because of Baterviev's religion, he's a Muslim. You know, you have Ramadan in April, and so you're looking at late May, June for that fight, Joe Smith fight to take place. And then I guess the earliest will be September, October, November, you know? So we'll see. So, you know, that's a little way away. So we'll sit down as a team and we'll make our decisions from there. But yeah, hold tight, undercover food reviews. Hold tight, Musin Hussein, come on.
Sunday, why is your face so shiny? That's what they saying.
Say that again.
Why is your face so shiny?
Come on, it's energy, fam. Ramadan not in April. When's Ramadan? I thought Ramadan's April this year.
It's April 2nd. There's pink.
Yeah. Ramadan. So man say Ramadan's not in April. Yes, it is, sir. Yeah, it is. It is, Shazaz.
There's no chance whatsoever of anti-yard campaigning at 168.
Bruv, I'm gonna give the Fighters Right a story. When Ant first turned pro, I was bruv, I remember Ant telling me, yeah, I might do 168. And then we went Chocolatier. What's it called? Joe will tell me the name, man. Let me phone Joe. Let me phone Joe. Joe's gonna give me the exact name. Let me phone Joe. Here we go. Joe.
Hello?
What's the name of that chocolate place that me and Anthony said we went?
Say that again?
What's the name of that chocolate place? You know, the dessert place?
Urban Chocolatier.
Urban Chocolatier. Thank you. I'm on live now. You're on live. You're on live. We need a name. I'm just telling them the Fight is Right. The story about Anthony when he was when people say, well, someone just asked, can he make 168? Old time. I'm talking to JFK, Joe Kadua. He is.
Big up.
He's gonna be something. So just remember the name. We're not talking too much, but low. Just get ready. This kid is something special. Anyway, Joe, see you in the gym tomorrow, son. Yes, sir. Love. Yeah. Yeah. Urban Chocolatier. So me and Ant went Urban Chocolatier. Ant had the waffles, and with the chocolate still in his mouth, he said, "And me, you want me to make super middleweight? You must be mad." He said, "I'm never giving up this chocolatier business." But I'm telling you, I ain't making no 168. Impossible, man. Impossible. Old type Monty, thank you for the £10. He said, big up, guys. Respect as always. I have to say, it's a 50-50 fight. Having a guess, I'm saying a 12th round decision. Khan will be wary of getting catch, and Kell will box. Protect his eyes. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much. Money, I personally can't see it going 12 rounds. But who knows? You could be right. You could be right. Dave Caldwell, have both said we see this fight going early. But again, we don't have a ball, a magic ball. When none of us are Mystic Meg, we don't really know what the we're the one in Ilford. That's the one. Yeah, the urban place in Ilford, fam. John Carr knows the thing. Yeah. But that's what we think. We both think it's going to be early. It's going to be early either way. Whether that's Khan or whether that's Brook, it's going to be early. By early, I mean before 6 rounds. UE says, Tunde, brother, does Khan carry enough power to stop Brook? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because the speed is power. Speed is power. Bruv, he carried enough power to drop Marcus Maidana. And Marcus Maidana is one tough hombre. At no point did Floyd look like he was stopping Maidana in 2 fights, in 24 rounds, or dropping him. Not by stopping him, dropping him. He's not at no point. So again, it shows you how explosive Khan could be early. And although he's, how old is Khan now? 35, Spence?
35. Same age as Kell Brook.
Same age as Kell Brook. So I don't believe, it's quite obvious he doesn't have the exact same speed. He was very much faster. But even then, but you know what? Again, going back on this, Spence, people was talking about, I mean, we were both talking about Khan's speed. But if you looked at the gloves are off thing, the sparring partner said he has never been in the ring with someone's hands that were that fast. That was the other day.
Yeah, I know. But I don't know who that sparring partner was.
I knew you was going to say that, you know. Fam, I know you too well. That's how me and Spencer always argue. I knew this boy was going to say that. But it's facts. It's facts. But he's talking the thing. He's that, again, he's in the camp, so you never know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Virgil?
Yeah, I'm just trying to dig him up now. I got too much numbers in my team now.
No. Delta Source, let me tell you the beauty of this show. Delta Source says you man need to get the StreamYard going rather than doing phone calls where the tech support call me. Nah, fam. That's what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say. If you look at the early Fighters Rights, that's what we used to do. But the COVID kind of changed our format.
Yeah.
of how this show works. Because agreed, absolutely agreed. It is good when you got them live and you can see the and as you see, we see you
Bruv,
had.
listen to
Don't
me.
worry, don't stress yourself. But go on, Spence.
I don't need to come out my house.
Exactly.
Don't need to come at his house. Gary don't need to drive all the way down from where we live in Great Yarmouth or wherever it is.
Yeah, you see how quick Gary said we're good, thanks. Because Gary lives on the other side of Earth, fam. Gary can't do them maneuvers no more. Gary lives on the other side of Earth, but it's good, it's great, you know, it's great that, you know, on one show we can, you know, just call up anyone random, because that's the respect people have for Spence in the game. And yeah, the black book's powerful. So yeah, I hear you, Delta, but we're good. We're good. Old tight Joe. Joe could do it on the thing.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah. He's following me. I'll big him up. So nice you. Nice.
Remember that. Just remember that name. Remember that name, fight
And
fans.
this looks serious, you know. So real guy one powers is coming.
Bruv. This you. Anyway, I don't want to scare people too soon, fam. Until he's got his promoter. A few of the big heads are after him. Well, all of the big heads have shown interest. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Khan demanded a bigger ring in this fight. What is that? That sounded like a good comment to show. Khan demanded a bigger ring in this fight, which clearly suggests he's looking to ping and move. Fast combinations and move around. I feel he might be able to frustrate Kell and keep him long to get the UD. Well, I mean, that's conventional thinking, but that's not even what Khan said. Khan said, man, he's getting knocked out. That's what Khan said. Ezekiel the Mac says, Tunde and Spence, I've just watched a compilation of Khan knockdowns on YouTube. Right hand too low. Kell wins this fight hands down. See, that is what I've been saying from day one in terms of, I'm not saying about who's winning, but I'm just saying the defensive error of Amir Khan has always been the right hand. And that ain't just now. That's from a long time. I hope to God that they've rectified that. All these months he's spent away training. We did see Bomac shouting earnestly on the gloves are off. Keep the mother effing right hand up, man. You jabbing your right hands down here, man. So yeah, they've seen it and they need to work on it. And but this isn't a fight where you can start technically teaching man at this stage of their career. It ain't gonna happen, Spence.
Very true.
You ain't gonna be thinking about that. You think Khan's gonna be saying, I've got to keep my right hand up when I jab? No, brother. Khan is looking to throw peppers, hot pepper, Nigerian pepper as well. He's gonna be throwing in that ring. I'm telling you, and that is the key. That's the key. Go back to how you was. Throw them combinations, but ease up. Don't throw 4s and 6s. Throw 1s and 2s. The 2s is better than the 1. The 2s. Whether that be a double jab, a right hand left hook, or a 1-2, or a left hook, right hook, or a left uppercut, right uppercut. But 2s. Khan has got a good right hook, left hook to the body. And come to think of it, that combination is inbred in Khan. Because it was the right left that done Maidana. Yeah? And it was the right left that done Billy Dib. Pull, bam, bam. So that is an inbred combination. So I don't know how well Kell can take body punches. I'm not too sure about that. But I know they do body sparring in Sheffield and have done for a long time. So you wouldn't think that Kell's weak to the body.
Well, you wouldn't want to think so.
Nah. Thank you, Bobby Wright. My brothers, sorry I'm late. Congratulations on the 10K. You just missed half an hour of me and Spencer going at it, Bobby. Spencer tried to test me, but I just had to, bro.
There we go.
People thought they were saying that Spence won the thing, but I don't think so. Monty £10 again. He said, more than Khan Brook, need Dylan on your show as an exclusive to announce
One second, sir. Virgil,
How are you, sir?
I'm really
Hey,
good. Are you
hey.
sleeping, brother? The big man Virgil Hunter on the line.
I was doing a project, but I'm just standing up here.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm really good. We're doing our show right now, myself and TUNDE, the trainer of Anti-Yard. We're doing The Fight Is Right. And TUNDE said, phone Virgil. We need to know Virgil's thoughts on Amir Khan, Kell Brook. So sorry to stick this on you just like that, but you're a great man. So we'll be honored to hear your great knowledge.
Well, as far as I know, out of his preparation, I haven't heard anything from Brook. So Khan seems like he's ready to go. I think it comes down who's got the punch resistance.
Mm-hmm.
I think the guy on punch resistance will probably come out victorious.
Okay, because Johnny Nelson was on our show yesterday, the former cruiserweight WBO world champion and now Sky Sports analyst, and he said that he spoke to you when he came out to Houston, and you said to him that you wouldn't have nothing to do with Kell Brook, but this is a few years ago. I don't know if there's any validity in there because I know that Johnny's close to Kell Brook and he's trying to say anything to go into his favor, but can you clear that up for me, please, sir?
I really don't recall saying that. I don't recall saying that. But there was a time when Brook was flowing that I thought that he might be a little too much for Khan, not based on ability, but based on dedication. But at the same time, I didn't know Brook's dedication at all. But I was just putting Khan on a pedestal by itself as far as being kind of suspect that he would be victorious in that fight based on his dedication, his absence, the long absences from the ring, and also the psychological damage I felt that the Canelo fight had done, where he took 2 years off, not doing anything, and knowing the type of fighter he was, that his skill was pure physical based, not IQ based. I felt that Brook would possibly have an advantage, but right now the table seems to be even. So I would have to say, based on Brook's last performance, it comes down to punch resistance, I believe. Whoever can hold up should come out victorious.
Okay, so.
But also there's a lot of animosity there. There's a lot of tension there. So that emotion, that could carry on over to each guy performing above their heads. You know what I'm saying? Taking the game to another level based on the fact that neither one of them wants to lose. It's kind of like Joe Frazier, who Ali thought was shot in Manila, but the animosity and the hatred was there so much that it was able to take Joe Frazier to another level, and he performed above expectations. So you might see each fighter perform and getting that last great fight out of Asian fighters. It might come to pass this weekend.
Yeah, because like Ali Frazier, their second fight, if you remember, it wasn't much in their second fight. Their third fight,
tactical fight.
Yeah. But the thriller in Manila, those guys left everything. That's what they're saying, like 2 past peak men left it all in the ring. You know what I mean? In 1975, that fight was October 1975. Incredible fight.
Both fighters passed their prime, but they were emotionally fueled, and that could be a big factor in a fight like this. So, I mean, the dislike has been going on for so long. There's got to be a lot of emotion involved when that fight takes place and gets going. It's got to be. So you'll see a lot of guys, I can't stay down for you, man. I got to get back up.
Well, I lost that round. I can't lose another round to you, man. I gotta win this round. I'm not gonna lose to you. Each man has that mindset. I'm not gonna lose to you. That has been festering for years, and that's bound to come out in performance.
So, if you had to pick somebody, even though you trained Amir, who do you think is gonna come out with the victory for tomorrow night, Virgil?
Well, based on where Amir is, that he's in Crawford's camp, I know it's a no-nonsense camp, and taking his word for his preparation. He prepared for the fight, and I know I had a kid go over there and sparring for a week, Suleiman Sissoko, bronze medalist from 2016, 154, a real good boxer. He said God was looking good. So, based on the knowledge that I know, I have to go with Amir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Can I just say, always a pleasure listening to your wisdom, Mr. Hunter. And I hope you're well. I hope your health is well, and I hope the family is well. And thank you, as always, for blessing us with your knowledge and your presence.
Today, congratulations on your past victory. That was a great revival that Anthony put on there. That determination that he showed, he was not to be denied. It was a great performance.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully, you two great men can get it on down the line someday when Anthony Yard becomes the unified world light heavyweight champion, and your guy Buatsi comes, and that'd be a great thing, because at the catalyst of the whole thing is me, sir. Because I link Joshua Buatsi to you, and Tunde is my brother from another mother, and that would be fantastic to see you guys split up a lot of dough. But you know, I'm biased on this one.
Well, as long as it benefits everybody involved,
come on,
it's a business, and as long as it benefits everybody involved, it can't be any animosity there. It's only respect there, and time to tell. And if it gets to that point, that means both guys have been successful.
1,000,000%. And on that note, I'm going to leave you, Mr. Hunter. Thank you very much. Hall of Fame trainer Virgil Hunter.
Uncle Hunter, we call him. Uncle Hunter. Uncle
you know that. Thank you very much, sir. Take care. God bless, brother.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
So I don't know who's Virgil Hunter. So Tunde just on me, get Virgil. So yeah. And now man's talking about the black book powers. You don't need to respect this black book. But it's Tunde coming Vaseline up place to get Virgil, so I had to get him.
I said it, Spencer, and you delivered again.
I had to go upstairs. Real man science, that black book is a mad thing.
Come on, old tight real man science. Fam, I'm telling you, it's a mad thing. It's absolutely a mad thing. But, you know, God bless Mr. Hunter, Uncle Hunter. Always great listening to him.
Well, Virgil Hunter and Nassim Hamed on the show.
Yes, sir. What's this? See something up there. Monty, more than Kell Brook, need Dylan on your show as an exclusive to announce a Fury fight. Spence needs to tap that black book. Easy work for Spence. It is where
that one's too easy. He's already agreed, so it's all good.
Best boxing show around. And I see G Chains. I see what's going on. Gary, thank you. Huge congrats. And this is how these are the man I like. They say thank you, but cha-ching comes before the thank you. £44.99 sterling, UK. Huge congrats on reaching 10K subs, my bros. With regards to the fight, I think Khan will win the first few rounds, but then get tagged, spun by Brook. Khan's had 3 years out of the ring. He'll be hella rusty, and I think his timing might be off, bruv. And it's interesting again. Every time Virgil was spoken about Amir, it's never about the fact that he's a great fighter. It's always about the inactivity. And him believing that fighters like Khan are fighters that you shouldn't be out of the ring that long time. Even if you're not fighting, you should be training. Again, I heard Amir Khan say he couldn't believe it. He said, bruv, these guys are training hard even when they ain't got no fight. Even when they, Azim Khan, don't talk nonsense. bruv, as I say, I keep saying, you talk about my man, I will get hot around here. Bruv, man was an Olympian. Haven't even attempted to fight nowhere near a world title. We had 12 amateur fights. We fought for a world title already against an elite champion, a Ring Magazine champion, 2 times in 3 years, and we're about to fight for the undisputed, for the unified belt. So do your maths, sunshine. Chat about.
Sorry, let me just pick up my brother. My man from Dubai. Assalamu alaikum, bro. Anyway, G Chains. I don't stop big you up, Gary. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Thanks for the support.
Big up, Gary, all day. You know, man's starting to get me mad around here already. But yeah, it is what it is. We're not on that vibe now. That's a different show. But old tight G Gary, thank you so much. That's a lot of money. And I never, you know, I never take that for granted. This is man works hard. And you know, any donation is always respected and appreciated by myself and Spencer. Because the way me and Spencer talk about money is like we ain't got money. So when me and Spencer we chatting about a little 250 on the Snapchat, it's like we ain't got money. But bruv, that's the appreciation. Me and Spencer will be like, 250 bills. You understand? But it's so much appreciation because we know how hard it is.
You know, let me tell you this. It's because
it's so hard, man. And I was so much love and appreciation.
The more gratitude that you express is the more abundance that you experience. People need to realize this part here. So when I see people, I say, how much you got in the chat? And Tunde said, there's 300, there's 500. There's 500 people. Because I know for a fact 500 people couldn't fit in my house. I got a big house, but 500 people couldn't fit in there. Right? So I'm so grateful for anyone who jumps on this thing. Simple as that, because you're listening to the reels. Man, me and Tunde we talk like we're 2 old men in a barbershop.
You're the old man. I'm the young man, Spence.
Tunde, you're only 6 months younger than you. Right?
Don't let the cat out of the bag, mate. Go on, Spence the new Malcolm X.
Attention. If man to and say that, that's a great honor to me. Man could class me with that man. Yeah, that's an honor to me.
Ben Shalom said there's no rehydration clause. I never heard that.
By looking at the body language, you look like Ben Shalom was more siding with Kell Brook today.
Of course, 100%. Like you can see he wants Kell to win.
Yeah, you know why? Because I told you, if Kell wins, they're gonna make Kell versus Chris Eubank Jr.
Okay.
Right. For another big money spinner.
So is Bo Mac in his bed right now?
Right, my man said, "Give me David Charles Spencer." That's what he says on his Nigerian passport. You know what wait a minute, Tunde, you born in the country?
Yeah, joker. Bro, all right, cool. Start. Don't let me start, you know, because you know, bro, you know when you'll be sleeping on the set if I start. I need you. I need it for a few more minutes.
There we go.
Good question from Keys85. He said, "How much can corners play a part in this if it goes over 4 rounds?"
Very good question.
Fantastic question.
You know why, Tun? And I know what Tun's gonna say. You know what? You know when you go back to a corner and it's a new man that you're not used to? I don't care about the sparring when they give you because listen, when you're sparring, you don't go back to the corner and sparring and sit down. Have you noticed that? Man stand up and sparring. You know what I mean? Like you're not getting that, like it's not you're not being regimental to like, right, then you're getting the 60 seconds, then sometimes longer than 60 seconds. The dynamics of how these men work in the corner, it's gonna be very interesting, you know. because you're going to go back and you're going to be alien to the voice that you're hearing properly in a fight.
Yeah, this is why I feel
Dominic going back to a corner was somebody that he's familiarized with for like the last 20 odd years, longer than that, from he's 7 years old.
Exactly.
7 years old.
10 years old. 10 years old.
10 years old. That's 25 years of your life, bro.
100%, and that means a lot, you know.
And
also, you know, Dom will know what makes him tick. You know, he'll know everything about it. Bo, you know, on the other hand, won't really know that. He doesn't really know Amir that way. That he hasn't known him long enough to say things. But again, that's a great point, and it will be interesting the way the fighters respond. The way the fighters respond to the corners after a certain point in the fight. Yes, great question, my man.
Yeah, exactly. Man saying already, man. Drinking Kell's fluids.
Well, Alex James, I know what you're talking about. He said, "Love the show, Jen, but Tunde, but while going for the ton, can't look to block man just because they have a different opinion. You're mad, man. I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna block you because you call me a madman. I like that one. And the guy that you're defending ain't getting blocked, but you're gonna get blocked because you call me a madman. I like that one. Fam, don't come here and try to tell me about my thing. I do what I want. Bruv, I'm not gonna block you, but bruv, don't just mind your business. That's what I would say. Mind your business. Anyway, bruv, you might not understand how I'm on today, you know. Don't get me, don't try it. Don't try it, please. Man said Tunde needs a bone test for his age, for his real age. Anyway, what sort of weight do you think Kell will come in? No, zero tolerance for these man now. But don't come in here chatting about, oh yeah, well, go on for the man, Tunde's a man. Bro, don't you see you're gonna make me go on the thing now and block you. No. Spence, but say something, because I'm gonna block him.
Don't block the brother live, man.
Bro, chatting about.
Lying.
You could imagine we was on TV shows. You couldn't talk like this, innit? That's what I'm saying. Imagine we was on Sky or BT or everything. They were like, bro, we can't have you talking like this on the thing. They were like, bro, you better sacked. But you can't sack us from our own channel, can ya? I like that one. Tunde never ages. Come on, old time Sammy Ali. Probation for I might have to put man on probation. Coming talking nonsense. You see, now you got my man. My man's them are saying block you, Alex James. But you know that, innit? Can't disrespect me. What's the matter with him? Anyway, I don't want to block you because I'm in that mood. It's not about blocking you, and it's about it's all banter. We're all bantering, and you know, the only time a man's getting blocked if he's being totally disrespectful, you know, to anybody.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, bruv, look, Delta Source is saying block man. Bobby Wright saying block him. Rose is saying block him. Bruv, don't try it. Blocky Balboa is back again. That's my name, you know. That's what guy always comes with that. Blocky Balboa. Inactive 3 say 1, 2, 3 say block him. Alex James, you best mind. You best mind, bruv. Because happy Wednesday knows already. I'm on one today. I'm on one. But yeah, it's been a great show. 2 hours 10. Wow.
But in fairness, me and Tunde was cussing for about 45 minutes.
Yeah, me and you was going in. Well, I was going in. I block him to us. You fight. I realize the fighters right people. They're moving like me. There's zero tolerance. Zero tolerance. We need Boma's energy in there, but I think Bomac,
I'm gonna try again.
Understandably, it wouldn't be so, you know, silly to think that he's got a big night ahead of him tomorrow. It is 10 o'clock. Yeah. Jet lag. I mean, when did they come in? When did they come into England? This week?
Last week.
Last week. Okay, so
after them and 2 burgers over there.
Yeah, he looks like he's eating 6 burgers, mate, not 2.
No, I tell you, it's not. He's eating one burger, but it's this big.
Yeah, you know them super burgers.
Man, when did we go in America? Chap, what was the burger place we went to?
Floyd went there. Man. Remember how we had the thing on the wall? Remember the thing on the wall? I think Otu won it. Huh?
Remember Otu vomited?
That's what I'm saying. Otu vomited out the place. See, too bad, man. Bro, what was the burger place? It was on 24/7. Floyd went there when he was fighting De La Hoya. It was on the 24/7.
Yeah,
what is that
place.
burger? Yeah, and we went there. Me, Spencer, and Otu went there. There was a competition, and Otu come vomit up the place. But he won the competition. Remember, they put his name on the wall. Felix is Negus. Well done, brothers. 10K onwards and upwards. 100% call. Thank you. You lot know him as Felix, and I am as Colin, old school friend of mine. Supporter.
He's a proper brother.
A good man. Good man.
Yeah, I mean, he used to live near Docking Hall.
Yeah. Dulwich, man.
Yeah.
Inactive 3 said 500 burgers, not 6. You said 2. I said 6. Inactive 1, 2, 3 said 500. Archie's. No, it wasn't Archie's burger. Fat burger.
Fat burger.
You see it there? Fat burger. Bro, you can't call Frank Warren at these times. Frank Warren, 9 p.m. You can't phone Frank Warren at 9 p.m. This is 10:13. Eddie might be a different thing. Eddie's going like he don't sleep. Eddie's moving like me. But I know Frank could call Eddie. I mean, I know Spencer could call Eddie 100%.
Yeah.
Get David Hay on.
You know what? You're getting his fault now, right? You're shouting out numbers.
Yeah, that he's telling man, requesting man and that.
Wait there. The man said, bro, I don't see no Snapchat money on it. Nah, bro.
Yeah. We need Liquorman versus the winner. Bro, Liquorman, the Liquorman and Bouncer thing mash up now, man. That is quite sad to hear.
You know what? It is fair play to Bouncer because he's kind of bouncing back. He's doing this unlicensed boxing thing right now.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. It's working. Yeah. Bro.
You got Tunde's. What's his name? Freezy. Where's Freezy from?
Freezy. I don't know what country that, bro. I think he's Ghanaian. I don't know. I think he's Ghanaian, you know. He's a Ghana man. He's a
the living beggar for British passport black man I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, you know what? We need to ask YouTube to put a little crypto thing here so man could donate in crypto.
Yeah,
Clark Fury said Zambia. Yeah, I told you. See, Joe Kadua, a name I keep telling you, you're gonna hear about this kid, something special. He said, yeah, he's from Ghana because Joe's from Ghana, British born Ghanaian. I believe, unless you're not telling me something. Bob, that way, if you was born in Ghana, Joe, that would explain why your hand is like rocks. Bruv, this boy. And I tell him, anyway, I don't want to talk too much about, you know me, I don't really don't like to gas my guys until it's the right time. Freezy, get Freezy on the show. Freezy is the hardest working guy. Says who? It says who?
We should get Freezy on the show.
Hardest working guy, which side? Do you guys think Eddie Hearn's move was a good choice, or you think he has got to red eye?
Why?
Old man science. I don't think, you know what? People talk about choices and everything. In my opinion, Eddie Hearn is an ambitious guy, and he obviously, you know, there was a lot of money on the table. I remember, it's so funny. I remember Billy Joe Saunders saying to me, bro, I want some of that DAZN money. And next thing, I heard he had left Frank and signed with Eddie. But the thing is this, sometimes when you think you're going over to the grass is greener, think like, how long have you got left in your career? And so it's a case of yeah, you may get more money, and it is cool prize fighting, and that's what it's about. It's about money. But then, what is it? How does the longevity of your career sound? Because I can't see Billy Joe coming fighting again.
Well, put it this way: Billy Joe got 8 million to fight Canelo.
Wow.
He can buy as many caravans as he wants, bro.
100%. But is that what his love is? Is it? Doesn't he still love boxing?
No, I don't think he does.
Okay, well then, can't blame him for taking the money and run.
Yeah, I don't think he does. I'm not about taking the money. He genuinely thought that he could beat Canelo. You know what I mean? Right. So I think, me personally, he's reached that level.
That level, yes.
What more is for him to do? You fought the best. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You came second best to the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
He's done his thing.
And you're welcome, man.
Joe's had some great victories in his career. Beat John Ryder, who beat my man on last weekend. You know, beat Chris Eubanks Jr., who beat William Williams. Billy Joe is about that. Yeah, Billy Joe done his thing, and he done what many haven't done, which is fight the pound for pound. Canelo Alvarez got stopped, but it is what it is. Had a good career. So even if he didn't come back, he's done well, and he's done well financially as well. I know he's made some smart investments. Angbaya Nadil, Bilal is a lightweight, the weight he should have always fought at. But you know, we live and we learn. But when Bilal, but I can't wait. See, I'm a man. I always back the man that they don't. People kind of overlook them, and Bilal, all right, cool. Watch. You know, last year was a year, or was that the year before? Wasn't a bad year for the whole team. But we're back. Bilal's come back with a win, and just can't wait for Francis Warren or Frank or George to pick up the phone, or Andy Alien, and say he's back out again, because he's training extremely hard, and just waiting for his date. But we're not rushing. We don't do that in our camp. We just wait for them, and we're ready when that phone rings. So yeah.
Well, man's calling Ben Shalom a B-Tech Eddie Hearn. They're taking liberties.
But you know what? I don't really like this criticism this youth is getting, you know, because 100%, bruv, I keep it anyway. People know Bilal. Sorry, we're going about Bilal again. Just watch. You know, I'm a man. I like to prove people wrong. I like it. I live for that. I live for proving people wrong, and then people gonna see what Bilal's about. Watch. So all these man chatting about the best lightweight in the country and the hardest. All right, cool. Say nothing. Say neezy. But yeah, I was going about this Ben Shalom. Hold on. What is? Old type Damon Charles. You man had me on the floor tonight. Thank you for the 179. I know, but me and Spencer, big respect, sir. Big respect. But Ben Shalom, I think he's getting a bit of unnecessary stick. I think he's gonna, all right, cool. Trust me, he's gonna grow into this thing, Spence. He may be dry. He may be dry and sour now, but he's gonna go into it. He's gonna go into it.
He's dry than your black toenails.
No. Listen to what I'm telling you. The thing is that the way I look at it is, this man ain't gonna let Eddie back in the thing.
Tunde, you know what? I'm just gonna be real. The zone it's gonna be difficult. Seeing as the BT thing fell through, right? They ain't got. They're owned by Camcon on Sky.
Okay.
They got some different breed of money, you know.
The zone on Camcon.
No. Sky. Camcon owns Sky.
Okay.
They've got some different money.
Okay.
When people say like the zone are done, I don't think they're done, but it's going to be very difficult for them. Very difficult for them, right? Comcast, you know, that's what I meant. Camcon. Sorry, Daniel. Big up Daniel Grace. Man's doing my other flat right now. He's doing it up. No, so Camcast.
Yes, I'm property tycoon. What do you mean the other flat?
Yeah. I mean,
Old type, Miss Ringside. Thank you for the 449. She says deadline nearly up for Dill Boy. Any news yet? Well, you're right. The deadline is almost up. But I'm quite sure Dylan will sign that thing. Dylan's gonna sign it.
Selena, what's that? Selena, was Dennis Andrews better before he fought Hearns, or what was that? Just come off there.
He said, was Dennis Andrews better before he fought Hearns or after, in your opinion, Tunde uncle? You know what? I always like Spencer to answer these old school.
No, let Tunde answer it.
No.
Tunde don't know nothing. You don't know shit about boxing.
no, you answer. I can't answer that.
No.
But I want you to answer because you always go deep.
About the fight the other day. Me and Tunde was talking about the fight the other day.
Yes.
I would say Dennis Andrews got far better 100%. When he got beat by Tommy Hearns, and Emmanuel Stewart liked his toughness, and then Emmanuel Stewart entered him back into. He went to the Cronk Gym, and then all of a sudden, Dennis Andrews was coming back to England, talking American. Remember that?
Yeah, remember some yard man Jamaican, some yard man American. Yo, man, yo.
Yeah, man. So yeah, he got supremely better, and he also went on to become a world champion again because he won the WBC world.
Bro, he was in some wars in that Cronk Gym, fam.
Yeah, of course he was. But the thing about it is this: because he was so tough, he was brocking up the man there because he could out tough them. Dennis Andrews was a ridiculously strong man, you know.
Yes.
He learned technique. But next thing, what people don't realize, it was a man called Don Davis, who Tunde knows, that trained Dennis Andrews to a world title when he beat JB Williamson for the vacant WBC crown.
What year was that, Spence?
1985, which was vacated by Michael Spence. Michael Spence vacated the crown. He was the undisputed champion. Michael Spence moved up to heavyweight and challenged Larry Holmes, and he fought for the vacant crown. No, not the vacant crown. JB Williamson won the crown, and then he beat a guy called JB Williamson, which was promoted by Tunde's best friend, Frankie Blue Eyes.
Come on.
Right.
Come on.
But Frankie Blue Eyes was managing Dennis Andrews. Then Dennis Andrews had one fight where he defeated Tony Simpson. He stopped Tony Simpson, which is ironically kind of weird because he was the world champion, but he defended his world crown against Tony Simpson, but it's also for the British light heavyweight title as well. Because he just threw that one in. Kind of weird, isn't it? World title. Yeah. So, yeah. But then he fought Tommy Hearns, and Tommy Hearns really gave him a bad beating. But he was just tough because he get knocked down, and get back up, get knocked down, get back up. But that's when Tommy Hearns became, at the time, the 14th man in history to become a freeweight world champion. Then Tommy Hearns drops down in weight in, I think it's August of 87, and he fights One Rodan, and he knocks out One Rodan to become the first man in history to win 4 world titles at 4 different weights. I could speak this thing all day, and as you can see, I don't have to refer to any script or anything.
You didn't need to say that.
I did have to say it to him because
he didn't say that. I think he just said to me. He didn't say that.
No, because you went up, but enough of these idiots think I have to read these things. But anyway, we continue. And
you didn't need to say that. You just know you
right,
didn't say that.
All right, cool. Tunde's new name is P. Sharp.
Old tight Sid UK. He said, Uncle Tunde, you've been around Mayweather. Do you reckon he can take a step back and actually build his promotional team and become a trainer too? He has the skills, but too much going on maybe. Hey, listen, that's such a great question. It's going to be very difficult. And I'll tell you why. Because Floyd makes everyone know he's got businesses and money all over the place. How much times you hear Frank Warren say, I just bought a skyscraper in New York, or I just opened a barbershop in downtown Vegas, or I just got a strip club down. People, it sounds good, but people don't like that. People don't like when you're showing off like that, or showing that you got money the way you have. Whereas these promoters who probably got more money than Floyd, They don't say nothing. They just focus on boxing, and you know them for boxing. You don't know them for the other entities. Go on, Spence.
What promoter's got more money than Floyd Mayweather?
No,
What
you
promoter?
tell me these. Hold on. Are you telling me this one man Floyd has got more than an empire of a man like Bob Arum that was promoting Ali and them man there back in the day?
He's got more money. His net worth's more than Bob Arum.
No, sir.
Go Google it.
No, sir. No, sir. I don't believe that. I don't care what the Forbes say. I don't believe that. These man ain't just letting you know that, bruv. These man are promoting shows day in, day out for years. No, they didn't just, was a champion for 10 years, then become promoter, and then had the biggest grossing fights in history. These men have been grossing for years, Spence. And I don't believe that at all. This just that these men ain't boasting. And again, this is one of the main reasons, and it's not to shoot down my brother, because we're just not doing that. I'm just answering the question, because I would love to see his promotion. But not everybody, as I said yesterday, you get 100 views before you get 100 likes.
1,000,000%.
Because people are just watching you, and not everyone watching you is supporting you. So I think that's where Floyd made a bit of an error, but you can say it's not an error.
It says on the Forbes list that Bob Arum's net worth is $300 million.
Do you believe that? Do you actually believe that?
That's a bag of money.
But do you believe that? When a man just bidded 42 million for one fight, come on, man. Bro, are you fooling?
He didn't bid for that. No, he didn't bid for that.
Bro, him and Frank put the cheese together. Don't tell me this thing here. Bro, I don't believe it.
Them combined together to put that cheese together.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say is
that's what they say his net worth is.
Yeah. I'm not saying that's just one fight, Spence. That's just one fight. These guys.
No, I'm just saying that's what they say his net worth is.
His net worth?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Bro, Dylan said he got 300 grand for his last fight.
Well, Tunde, I'm not IRS rude boy, so.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not. You don't need to be IRS. But anyway, let me finish answering the question. It's going to be difficult because Floyd really only has Tank, who also has his own mind. Tank has got his own promotional company as well.
Tunde, Floyd could have way more fighters than that.
Of course he can.
He has no interest.
Exactly. That's the point I was going to end on. It's the time. It's the time. I always said Floyd will never be a trainer. You just don't have what it takes to be a trainer. You just don't have it because, again, you need time, you need patience, you need to love building someone from. Floyd ain't gonna take someone from scratch. Get out of his silk pajamas every day, and stop traveling around the world to train a you. Come on, man. It's just not gonna happen.
And also, we've seen how Floyd used to lick pads, and I don't see him doing that pads with none of his fighters.
No one. No one. He don't do it, bro. I see Floyd doing some fish and chips pads with his man there. Floyd ain't doing bro, he ain't doing nowhere, remotely like his uncle or his dad. No way remotely. So, Floyd getting sued by his YouTube.
I see him licking pads like Johnny Eames, but that's another story for another day.
Floyd needs props. He bought himself out of a contract and set up his own thing. Actually, it was Jay Prince who bought him out of the contract, if I'm not mistaken, Spence.
It was Jay Prince that bought him out of the contract.
Yep.
Then they went back and forth. But that's another story for another day. I could get the story right now. I could ring Jay Prince, but you don't get.
No. We don't need that. We'll be speaking to Jay Prince shortly because we know Shakur's got this big fight coming up.
Shakur sent me a message. He said he's ready to come on the show, So it's like he said he could do tomorrow. So maybe we could do him just before we do
the main event.
Yeah, the main event.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Good.
Yes or no? Would you like to see Shakur Stevenson, who what's his Mark McKay saying? He's saying, are there any? Oh, go on, Tim.
Okay, Mark McKay, thank you for the 449. He says, Spencer, are there any fights that have been made so far this year you're really looking forward to? I can't see many myself. It's poor so far.
No, it's not poor because we've seen this. Is the next thing. When I saying that, right, Eddie Hearn could be on the ropes. Tomorrow's fight is massive. It's massive. Nothing to do with Eddie Hearn. Nothing to do with his own. Right? Frank Warren, Frankie Blue Eyes, and I don't give a shit about life, Bob Arum. Right? Their man link up together and outbidded Eddie Hearn to give Dylan White his biggest payday that he ever earned in his life.
Yes, sir.
Nothing to do with Eddie Hearn, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'm really looking forward to Dylan White versus Tyson Fury. The Tyson Fury defending his world title against Dylan White. I am so looking forward to that. And
I'm also looking forward to Shakur versus Valdez.
That's a wicked fight.
Big
but
boy fight.
He's gonna broke up Valdez, another drugs cheat. He's gonna broke up.
Yeah. That's gonna be a big fight. That's a big fight. That is
Shalom stable is small though. Yes, it is small. But the thing about it is this: it's only gonna grow because the real talent are gonna turn around and say, "Listen, I want to go over on Sky because you can't beat the Sky platform." I'm just keeping this thing 100 at this present moment, and you can't beat the Sky platform because you saw Tunde's watched the build up for the Kell Brook Amir Khan. It's been excellent.
It has been great production.
Excellent. So you can't it's hard. And I mean, no one ain't got time. I can download the app. I'm a boxing fan. Tunde's a boxing fan. You guys on here are boxing fans. Well, you're not even like boxing fans. You guys are fans of me and Tunde. Right? I mean, but you're friends of us now because you're familiar with us. You're on this thing. But it's going to be very difficult for Eddie Hearn now that he didn't get the BT deal, and the BT and because BT they're being bought by Discovery Channel now. So now you can't get the football because boxing alone is not sustainable. It's difficult. If you had other genre of sports,
Spencer, you guys, big fight.
Big fight. Big fight. Big fight. And I'm not rightly sure Errol Spence comes out victorious in that fight.
Bro, you guys is a bad man, you know.
Right. I'm not rightly sure.
No. Spence is gonna do a number in him, bro.
Listen, Tunde, I'm not too sure about Errol Spence, you know, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. Right?
Well,
I've been around Errol Spence, and it's noted that, you know what I mean, he does like to live the life outside of boxing.
I've never heard him talk on this, but have you seen that though?
Yes, I have. I told you when I was in Vegas, I think we drunk out of his head.
Well, listen, footballers get drunk all the time. They still
but they're not trying to get punched. You're not getting punched in the head.
Yeah, facts.
Right? And also, the next thing is this. This is on the rules, yeah? This is where you know the similarities between Nigerians and Jamaicans is very, very strong, right? When the man crashed the cartoon and mash up, yeah? Instead of him thanking God and saying, bro, instead of that, he was thanking God, but he was saying, you see, God have me on my oh, you see? Typical.
He's definitely Nigerian. He's Nigerian. Harris Spence is Nigerian.
Right.
Otat UE, thank you for the £5 donation. He or she says, because it's UE, so there's no Mr. or Miss, says, the Zone are struggling. They have less subscribers in the UK than TUNDE, fam. I love this show. Come on. Facts. I don't know the numbers. I actually don't know the numbers. It's not my business.
You know what? I'm going to tell you the truth. I really want the Zone to succeed for the simple fact that it gives another platform and another avenue for fighters to go and fight. Right? Yes. But you got Lawrence Okoli defending his world title at the end of the month. He's fighting on a Sunday. And we don't even know because you see the breeze now. You see the winds. The winds come from Nigeria.
Anything in the O2. Yeah. I looked over there. Got lock off tonight.
It's mash up. So I don't know how they're going to fix that in 10 days because it's next week that he's fighting.
Oh yeah. Well, they said that the worst of it was today. So it won't be happening like that again. But I think it said it's the first time the country's been put on red alert.
Yeah.
Bro, I was at the lights. I was at the lights today, the traffic lights. And one man was driving a Range Rover here, and the lights was red, and the car started going like this. The man just speed up, fam. The man said, bro, I'm not getting blown away. He just sped off. The light was red. He did business. He's like, bro, I'm not getting swiped away. But yeah, the weather was a mad thing today. Joyce Parker, has that fight been made though?
No, but I believe that it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I believe it's gonna happen.
Oh wow. That's interesting.
Good fight. Good. You know what? Because Joe Joyce, what's he gonna do? And also, I think Joe Joyce needs that fight. He needs that fight. Joe Joyce needs that fight, man.
Yeah,
because they're getting older and older.
I'm telling you, he is. But I like Joe Joyce. I don't like his style of boxing, but I like him as an individual.
You don't like what?
I like him as an individual. I don't like his style of fighting.
Okay, yeah.
But his style of fighting is very effective.
Seems to be effective, or it's
Very
definitely
effective.
benefited him. Yoka versus below. What's that? Bacoli. I haven't seen too much of Yoka.
I've seen a bit of Yoka. He can fight still. Remember, he beat Joe Joyce in the Olympic final. But there were some drugs elements about him as well, right? I rate him, but Bacoli can fight. I mean, Bacoli can fight, you know.
Michael Hunter.
But I remember, Michael Hunter broke him up. But he can fight, but he's trained by your brethren, Billy Nelson.
Must not have been so. You know, anyway, let me start. Let me know my mouth is a bit fiery.
Billy Nelson, your brethren, start. Let's leave it at to
anyway, yeah, so there are some serious fights ahead. Delta sources, it's so true. The fact is, even on a special offer, I couldn't be bothered to buy the DAZN subs, whereas I'm happy to tag and score on my Sky bill. Okay. Errol Spence is the truth, 100%. Do you think Kell gets stronger as the fight goes on, or think his best chance is the first six? Best chance the first six, absolutely. Shakur Stevenson is a brilliant fighter and on another level. EJ is a dog, facts, but it's all about how he is after all these, disasters. Really, he's had the car crash and then the eye injury. But brother, this guy don't care. He's come back and he ain't taking no soft touch. First of all, straight back into the Garcia fight and now straight into the Ugas fight. So, Errol's about that challenge straight away. I thought Parker was rematching Ruiz. I don't know. I don't think there's been anything official on Joseph Parker.
No, there isn't.
Yes.
But it's too...
Go ahead, Spence.
I don't know the time now. It's too thingy for me to phone him to ask him anything.
Who?
Joseph Parker.
No, allow Joseph. I thought Floyd was fighting this month for February against the little... Huh?
Who's he fighting?
That little money banks you. The money.
Dubai, innit? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that must have been cancelled or something.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But it's an exhibitions thing.
Gonzalez, Martinez, them little man there. I don't really know too much about them little man, but I've heard everyone saying that's going to be a great fight on DAZN.
Read that, Tom.
Say again.
Ben Oldham just donated in the Snapchats.
Oh yeah, let me read that. Big up Ben. Thank you again for your £50. Sky is in too many homes, too many sister channels that will promote a fight on Sky. This is one fact. That is a fact, Ben. For example, Chris Eubanks Jr. achieves 1 million views fighting a man who is not a superstar. An up-and-coming young boxer should lean towards Sky rather than DAZN.
Put the words right in my mouth.
And that, Ben, is a great comment in terms of just people knowing who you are. You can't, bro. Sky News is in every yard, in every country,
it's very hard village. I'm telling you,
every village. And Nigeria is in every village. Sky News is there. So from you got Sky News, they can promote a fight like no other. Like no other. So that's what makes Sky so powerful, I guess. Chisora the gatekeeper. Bun Americans, it's all about the London boys winning, champs winning world titles. Come on. Spence ducked Pac-Man. I don't think so. Imagine what you guys done to Manny. Imagine what Spence would have done to Manny. But his God made Spence not fight Manny in that fight there because he would have got Brock up on the next level. On the next level.
Roman Science said if Spence could ever draw Al Heyman out of his black book, it's a wrap. And I will forever refer to him as a TB. I could, but he wouldn't talk on this thing.
Who's
but
that?
I could draw Al Heyman because I've got his number.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah,
oh, not even Al Heyman's sister knows Al Heyman. I heard man say that before. Bruv, Al Heyman's so anonymous, bro. This is at a different level. Big up Muhammad Ahmed. Thank you for the 179. Had nothing to say, but just supporting the show with the 179. Thank you very much. Eddie Hearn should link up with ITV and utilize ITV box office. ITV is a mainstream channel that can be used to promote fights. It's been tried.
But the thing about it is the people behind ITV, they don't really understand boxing and they are mean. So they're not letting off the cash. Well, maybe Eddie, because he's got that little sweet tongue, could most probably sit in front of them and try to pan out a deal or fresh out a deal. That would be big. It would be big. Or if he could do a merge between ITV and DAZN. Because I'm looking and it's like right now, Eddie Hearn has complained and he said, Eddie Hearn, but I'm going to go to that Chris Congo thing, but Eddie Hearn complained and said, Sky did not give him that kind of promotion like what they've done with this Ben Shalom. Now,
I'm just reading the comment, and he's obviously talking about Amir said, but and you know what? I'll just cut this. Man's talking about Dom Yamin drinking man's sweat, but Amir went on the jungle thing and was yamming the insects.
Yeah, but it's insects. Son.
Yeah, why you eat insects?
Today, I know when you was back home, you should damn insect regular.
Don't try to switch it on me, you joker. Don't try to switch it on me.
Insect regular when you was in the jungle.
Hey, Spencer man said, bruv, I hope you don't have my wife's number in that black book, fam. Because, bruv, you got everyone's black book, bruv.
Hey, EU, is your missus named Karen? No, I'm joking.
Old type Muhammad Ahmed. Watch. This ain't no, you know me, when it comes to my fighters, I'm not really on the talking thing. Just watch. Chris Congo. Obviously, OTG TV is a virgin of Chris's, but Chris come to my yard before the last yard fight, and we was talking, and this was before we all know each other so well, but Chris was come to my house the night actually Ant was fighting. Yeah, Chris was at my house the night Ant was fighting.
Chris is a proper. You know what I mean? I gave him some advice the other day about to study Vernon Forrest.
Yes.
Their body frame is very, very similar.
And
he does stuff like that. But you know what? Chris Congo losing to McKinson after it's me and Tunde that made that fight. I'll tell you this now.
Yeah, we never got no peace. We never got no peace after the dad said he's going to give us peace.
Right, so, you know what I mean? But don't worry, because I know how God stays. So certain people are going to get mashed up. That's another story for another day. We bust them, man. No one ever know. No one ever know that you until we bust. I'll tell you that for free.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. He's fighting soon against
Ortiz.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a serious fight, you know?
That's a serious fight.
It's a serious fight for him.
Because Virgil Ortiz knocked out everyone he's fought.
Bro, and he swings. But I'm telling man this now, that my man, he's awkward, you know? And he's deceptively good. He's deceptively good. It's whether you've been at this.
Muhammad Ahmed has paid his 40 in that 449. I read it and I didn't even know that you paid for the question. But it's the same thing, with Bilal. I train Bilal. alongside AJAYI, and you know, people may think what they want to think about him, you know, but we'll see, and it's nothing to do with honest opinion, because I'm always gonna just, I'm one of them, man, you don't need to say, oh, can I have your honest opinion, because I'm just gonna talk the rules regardless. Same goes for Spencer. And so yeah, I've never looked at my fighters on no British level, never. I just don't do it. I always look to the top. So any guy that I'm involved with, I'm not talking about being a British champion without being disrespectful. I'm talking about being a world champion. Always. That's the narrative in our gym. So that's what I feel about Bilal. And then, but only time will tell, because a person has got to want it as much as I want it for my trainers, for my fighters. And yeah, let's wait and see. The fact you got man's number, he's still gas, old type road man science.
Number.
Our Hamers he's talking about, innit? It must be.
Oh, come on, man.
Sweat is full of bacteria. Spence walked TUNDE into that one like a blind man walking. What one? I don't know what one you're talking about. Oh yeah, must be talking about the insect thing.
Bro, everyone good. Our barber, yeah. We were talking about the footballer that kicked the cat. He said back home in Ghana, yam cat, bro.
Bro, these men are mad. These men are mad.
That man said they eat cat.
Bro, me or you?
No, what are you talking about? You don't eat cat.
I ain't eating no cat. Never.
Shut up, man. Shut up, man. Shut up. Back of the any meat.
Yeah, fool. Isn't it you, man, that they're monkey?
No. You them all meat. I'm telling you, look at Tony's face. Tony's a meat eater, you know.
I don't even. Bro, it's all fish now, bro. It's all fish now, babe.
Tony was the one. Let's check this one out. I'm in a West Indian household. Mom and dad's from Jamaica. I never ate oxtail until Tunde introduced me to oxtail. Mom used to cook oxtail. I never used to eat it. And then after training, me and Tunde, especially like, remember when I bought the Audi convertible, Tunde, when I bought it, I drove around Tunde. Tunde just jumped in the car and said, yeah, come, bro. It took my car for about 3 days to run it.
I remember that.
And then Tunde said, yeah, come. Right, man said jerk rabbit, you know.
Jerk rabbit. I've never heard that one.
Tunde was the one that introduced me to, I'm telling you, he introduced me to oxtail.
Come on.
And then from there, I've just been hooked on it. And I had to cut down because it made me put on too much weight. But Tunde is a connoisseur when it comes to meat.
No, not no more, man. No more.
So Tunde knows about rabbit. Tunde knows about...
You're a fool.
He knows about... Hedgehog.
Wait, man, you're going off cue again, man. Oh, type 388 in the snap. It's almost 11 o'clock, Spence. We're gonna go for another 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
And then we'll lock off. OTG TV says, I'm not gonna lie, Amir Khan needs to be very on point with that jab of his. Otherwise, it can really be a long day. Amir needs to also be aware of his balance in this fight. All great points. I'm sure they know that. I'm sure Amir knows that. But as I say, I keep on hearing this narrative about it's all about what the fighters have left. But to me, they both look supremely conditioned.
Man just sent me. Let me just big up Dan Miller from his yard. Can you see
big up, man? Dan.
Always supporting. Yeah, I mean,
big up, Dan. Big up, Dan.
Send me that. Rory. Khan has a habit of rushing in with his feet while trying to punch at the same time. Do you think he will be susceptible to a counter jab from Brook? Yes, I do think that, but I don't think it's going to be the counter jab. I think it's going to be the counter right hand left hook from Kell Brook. That's what I think. Because
it's not the right left. Spence, it's not the right hand left hook. It's the right hand power jab. Remember,
yeah, he does throw that as well. Remember, he threw that on. What's my you? Whose dad used to put him to bed at night time?
Who's that?
His dad to bed at night time.
His dad used to put him to bed at night time.
Kenny, Shaw Porter.
Yeah, but Brook's been doing that move from time, and I think, as I said on the Brook thing.
Yeah, that would be a good one, you know, to find out who like Kenny thinks gonna win this fight, you know.
He's gonna do that. Yeah, that's a good one. Khan has a we done that. So big up Rory for that 8.99, but that's a very good point. Very good point. Keep an asking when is the live show, guys. We need it as fans. The show will be starting from 9 p.m. on Saturday night. 9 p.m. tomorrow, Saturday night.
Yo, sorry, Kenny Porter. I'm on the Fight Is Right now with my brother Bobby Tun. I'm on the Fight Is Right on our show. I just want to hear your opinion on who you think is going to win tomorrow at Amir Khan Kell Brook, because you have shared the ring.
Brother, I really don't. I haven't been watching at all. I don't have a clue. I really don't. If you just want me to throw something out from the dark without looking at either one of them last fights, because I haven't looked at it or anything like that, I'd say Kell Brook.
Okay. Okay.
I really don't like to give opinions without examining the fighters and taking a look at what they've been doing in their last few fights, how long it's been since they were active, that type of thing. But right now, this is what I got.
Well, it's been 2 years since Amir Khan's last fought, and it's been something like 14 months since Kell Brook. Kell Brook's last fight was against was against Terence Crawford when he gets stopped. So that's what they've done.
Yeah, I lean towards Kell Brook in this fight.
Okay. And is your son really retired, or is he going to make a comeback?
I haven't had any discussions with him about that. It was a surprise announcement. I don't think that he really thought it through. He was emotional, but I haven't had any conversations with him about it, because I feel it's something he needs to, he needs to think about himself without anyone else offering any opinions about it. He needs to, kind of make that his own decision if he wants to continue with it or if he wants to stay retired.
Okay. Kenny, always a pleasure, my brother. I just want to hear your opinion, because your son shared a ring with Kell Brook and who he's going to lean to. But I know that you study this game, but a lot of people have not. They ain't got a clue. That's what it's like in Great Britain right now. It's very split. And it looks like you're away. Where are you, Kenny? It looks like you're on holiday somewhere.
It looks like what?
It looks like you're on holiday somewhere.
Yes, I actually am on holiday. I'm here in Dominican Republic.
You see, I knew it. You see? Tunde, a big money man, Tunde. All right, well.
Definitely holiday. I'll be gone for 2 weeks. My fighter just fought on the 12th, and I won't return back to Vegas until March.
Okay. A guy called Sammy Ali is saying, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman too. Let's get it on.
Can you say that again, please?
Sammy Ali, a kid, said Sean Porter versus Keith Thurman 2. That would be a great fight.
Sean Porter versus Keith Thurman 2. Sean Porter versus Kell Brook 2.
Yeah.
Or Sean Porter versus Amir Khan 1. It'd be great.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you enjoy the Dominican Republic, my friend, and enjoy what you drinking there. Is that tequila?
No, I don't drink. No, I don't drink.
I'm just checking.
They've had some drinks, but I don't drink. I've never drank.
So okay.
No need to start now.
All right, Kenny, can you tell Tunde AJAYI to stop drinking? Because he's too much.
Good to see you, Mr. Porter, looking healthy and as fresh as always, sir.
Yeah. All right, Kenny, you take care. God bless, man. Thank you for blessing the show, my brother. Love. All right, man.
All right.
Yes, sir. I just read a comment. Canelo signed a deal with the Zone that will be great for the Zone. I don't know how true that is, because I saw Canelo.
He signed because he's meant to fight. He's gonna fight Bivol.
Yeah, and then GGG. But has that been official? No, because it's not.
Yeah, exactly. That's what my man said anyway.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. But Canelo, from what I understand, has absolutely quoted, and I quote, "I don't even agree. I'm still negotiating. Don't lie to the people. The day everything is signed, that is the day I'll let everyone know.
You
For
know what?
now, for
You hear
now,
that thing? Go on. Sorry.
for now, there is nothing concrete. So stop lying to the people. Try use our show to come spin some lies. Don't try that. I know them tricks. Because you know our show's powerful. And then the next thing is that, them guys on the Fight Is Right said Canelo signed with the Zone. No, don't try that. You don't get no free powers from us. Canelo himself said he is still negotiating. There is nothing concrete, and that people should stop lying on him. Anthony Joshua said the same thing when they said that he's agreed to step aside. And Anthony Joshua came on and said, I don't know how I did that when I ain't done no interview with no one. So I don't know. Me and AY was talking about this today. There seems to be like this new thing where people just lying and putting out narratives. And Ant was like, Unks, they've been doing that for a long time. I said, yeah, but now it's on a different level. The people will just lie that a deal has been done, and it hasn't. It certainly hasn't. So, again, we can't trust these media outlets to give us our news now. We need to hear it from the horse's mouth to actually believe it and report on it. So that's what I would say.
And from Canelo said that, and that's the statement, the public statement, that he ain't signed nothing. It's the Zone. Well, we got to put out something. It's big fight week. You know what? Usually, when big fights are coming, you get bigger stories than that. And that story, seriously, I'm not wishing man to be struggling, but if that is the case, or it seems that way, it's like you're clutching at straws, bro. You know what I mean? John Ryder versus Danny Jacobs was a good fight, right?
Yes.
For for an international domestic fight. But it's not rocking and shocking the world. Not everyone's going on about that fight. As soon as the fight's done, no one cares. And the build up to it wasn't like anybody was really on it. It went for a world title. And it wasn't, it wasn't two former world champions that have had a beef for the longest time. So it never really generated that imagination. Because I tell you now, as much as Eddie Hearn says that he's not going to be watching Amir Khan versus Kell Brook, I guarantee that he's going to be watching it.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said he's not going to watch it.
Ah, come on, man. Don't be silly.
Right. You know what I mean? And the next thing is this. Remember, Amir Khan said that Eddie Hearn offered us more money to fight, and we said, no, we want the fight on Sky. Reason why? Because you can't muck around with pay-per-view revenue. You can't muck around with pay-per-view revenue. So sometimes you got to be careful on the things that you say, because Eddie Hearn was the one that said, well, the pay-per-view platform now is dead. It's finished. Because he thought like, yeah, it's going to be this app thing. We're going to be the Netflix of boxing. Right? But the thing is this, you had the UK on lock, you had it on Smash for the time that you did have it on Smash. Now, you tried to go to America. You went to America, do you really think all of them men are sitting down? Bob Arum can't stand Al Heyman. Al Heyman can't stand Bob Arum. But they'll link up together. Indirectly to try and block you. I mean, listen, Frank Warren's been a boss of boxing in the UK for the longest time. He ran the team.
Right? He still does. He runs British. My bruv, no one can't trick me. Frank is a calculated man. Right? And he makes deals when it suits him, not when it suits everybody else.
What happened was this, that he didn't really go out to America. You know what I mean? The first big show that he did in America, you know what it was? It was Bruno Tyson 2.
Bruno Tyson 2, okay.
Yeah, he done that in collaboration with Don King. But he weren't really looking to fish out there, because he just knew like, right, these men are really going to try block man in this thing, you know?
Yeah, Frank's a legend, man. I don't business what anyone tells me. Frank knows the thing, and I think Frank knows his remit, you know, and sometimes it's better to be a don of your own castle than try to branch out in the next man's castle. Because America's such a big place, and it's
Bro,
different,
America's massive.
just different levels of peas.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
America is. It's a listen. When you see when you're dealing with American sports, you're dealing with intergenerational wealth. You know, when you're talking to these corporations.
well, then that's what I just told you. That's what I told you. No one can tell me that these Flair's got more money than Bob Arum. No, sir. No business.
Well, all I'm saying is this.
Intergenerational wealth.
Yeah, when Don King was trying to go up against HBO, their man said to HBO, the HBO man said to Don King, "Yeah, I mean, you are like an ant to us." And this time,
I remember that clean as day. Because you know what? I remember Farrakhan touching it on a lecture. Yeah.
You're just an ant to us.
Yeah, he said, you're an ant. You're there kind of like you got some big bucks. We'll show you we are the dons in this thing here.
All right, then.
No, bruv. Come on, man. These are, you know, my father, bless him. He's always like, bruv, you can't beat these, man. It's a system. So just know your place and just work with, man. That's it. Here we go. Someone always throws out something about the legal action Frank's been involved in, but I tell you something, he ain't never lost a case. Right, that's no case. I'm saying that's all I know. But anyway, let's not get into that because that's another touchy subject. Spence, we've gone past the 3-hour mark again. Supposed to be 2 hours, but the people love us. They stay with us. Still 377 online. I don't know how many likes or subscribes there have been while we've been online this evening. But if you haven't already liked, please press the like button. Subscribe. Let's get that. How much did you say, Spence? 30K is the next
30,000. That's the next aim. 30,000. And it's going to come quickly as well. That I can guarantee. I stand on that.
We are going to do it.
Maybe for tomorrow night as well. What's his name? Ragaroo. Maybe we can get him on the show. Because he told me. But Frank lost legal case to Tony Bellew. I don't know about that.
Bruv, again, you're a small man talking about big man things. Just forget it, fam. Forget it. These men, bruv, you're not on that level. We don't know what's going on, Ronin. I get it. I hear what you're saying, but it's just different levels. You're just dealing with things you can't comprehend. It's not our, we ain't on that level. We're just not on that level to talk about a man's business. I remember one time, Floyd, the TMT, this is how deep it is. This is how the kind of person I am. Do you know Floyd Mayweather never trademarked TMT in the UK? And I was doing my research and I phoned my brethren. I said, well, I think I should phone Floyd and tell him that he's not trademarked the TMT logo in the UK. You know what my friend said to me? Bruv, that's billionaire business, man. Just mind your own business. And I put that on the phone, yeah, Spence. And I thought, you know what? My friend's right, bro. Like, what do you think? They don't care. So what? It's not my business. These guys, and if someone did trademark it, what you think they would have just said, bruv, just give me back my thing and just pay them off some money? Big man business. Mind your own business. It wasn't my business. But yeah, I remember that clear as day. I was doing some trademarks and I saw it. Floyd hadn't trademarked. And then, first of all, I think I phoned up their lawyer. No, I think I got their lawyer's number. I was going to phone the lawyer. But again, anyway, we're going into another conversation. But yeah, so what if he lost the case against Bellew? Don't matter. It don't matter. Anyway, let's just keep it going. We've had a great show. Old type. International Patents Office would not cover US trademarks. No, it is the European Trademarks Office, because I have many of them. But bruv, don't try to tell me about this trademarks thing. Just Google Tunde AJAYI or Stamina for Soul. You see how many trademarks I've got. So don't worry about that. Delta sauce. All right, cool. Anyway, you see, yeah, TMT is owned by Spencer. Trust me. And the Black Book. Trust me, he knows what he is. He knows what's going on. Spence, you went toe to toe with Ed Draper. Talking boxing once a week used to be the thing I look forward to every week, coming from home from school straight to see if Sky uploaded yet to on demand. Laugh out loud.
Yeah, good old days. But now you're on here. Listen to real talk where it's not.
Yes,
it's
sir.
not true.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
That's what I say. Yes, sir. Checkmate. Yes, sir.
Well, thank you very much, man. I mean, that means a lot. Thank you.
Big up Off the Canvas. Big up you, man. Couldn't catch the whole show, but the parts I did catch was amazing. Thank you very much, my man. All right, Spence. Let's wrap it up, bro.
Let's wrap it up.
MJ2. Can you get Gary on the show one day? Gary, the
No,
people
we
want to
can't
see
get
you,
Gary
bro.
on the show. You know what I
But
mean?
Gary's the man
get
behind
Gary
the
on
cam.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
OTGTV says, Spence and Tunde, I do have to say, you man are serious brothers. I love where's the thing gone? Yeah. I love to see what you guys are doing. Keep up all the hard work and keeping us informed. Fantastic show. Thank you, sir. And we ain't stopping, bro. I'll be honest with you. Spencer's got children, and you know, he's a wonderful father. And how he manages to mix in all of this together with all these kids jumping and screaming and pulling his trousers is unbelievable. But you know, me and Spence, but we'll talk this thing forever. But we just gotta keep everyone happy. So yeah, but we keep it going till tomorrow.
Big up country, just coming to ting. Big up country.
Big up country. Tomorrow ain't far. Tomorrow ain't far, bro.
Listen, by the time I wake up in the morning, I'm buzzing. I want man to realize this part.
With UE, we've said predictions. I think no, we actually haven't.
We haven't.
Yeah, because it's the fight. We've done a breakdown, keys to win for both fighters. But I think going into the fight, what is your final prediction for Amir Khan versus Kell Brook tomorrow, Spencer?
And I'm going to keep this to 100. I don't rightly know. Because I don't trust none of them. It's two old men fighting tomorrow. Right? It's two old men fighting.
That's a very political answer, Spence.
No, it's not. I'm just keeping it thing real. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because when I'm watching the work, I'm saying, right now, Kell Brook's going to knock it out early. Then I'm thinking, nah, Amir Khan's going to punch up Kell Brook because Kell Brook's going to get tired after 3 rounds and get stopped in round 7. So I'm not right. I don't rightly know. And not only that, for me, from my standpoint, when there's a fight like this, you're gonna side with the person who you have a closer affiliation to. That's how it goes. Because I don't rightly know who's gonna win the fight. You know what I mean? But I've got a feeling that Amir Khan could get knockout, but then I've got a feeling that Kell Brook could stop Amir Khan, and that is why I believe this is gonna be that's why we're tuning in. I believe if it happened when they're both at their peak, then I'm tipping Amir Khan to win. But now that Amir Khan has been on the decline, I don't know if that speed's going to hold up. So seriously, I'm just going to be real. I don't really know. I don't know. But if you put a gun to my head and say choose a man, then I'm going with Amir Khan. And that's the truth. And as I say that, I think I can see Kell Brook knock him out. This will make it a great fight. There's not too many in their peak.
You know what? For some reason, I can't see my
live chat Sunday evening. Thank you, gentlemen. We're doing a live tomorrow at the fight. We're doing a fight along, and we're going to do a live chat on Sunday. So yeah, I'm just thinking, you lot sending some things like who we should have on for tomorrow on the live, and who we should have on tomorrow. On Sunday. Just send it in, and we'll get them.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a fantastic show. 3 hours, 11 minutes, finishing at 1111. Spiritual thing are gone.
I forgot to check the spiritual meaning, Tunde.
Yes, sir. So let's finish up by saying, dream it, believe it, become it.
Come on down. And for tomorrow night, you better stick around because this fight is going to light up the town. I'm so grateful to every single person on there, every single person that's done a Snapchat, every single person that's written on there, every single person. Don't forget to like and subscribe and make sure when we post it back out that you make a comment. You know what I mean? Just big up all the things. And let me just end in closing where somebody was saying, get Gary on the show. Sometimes it's hard that me and Tunde get Gary on the show. So I don't always feel like get him on the show.
Yeah, you know that. You know that. Cool. Good night. God bless.
Bless her.